Yeah.
Before I need the micro USB-C cord, bro.
Goddamn.
Pick it up.
I can't. It fell. Look at it.
You can't see it.
Fucking
Well, it's not even that I can't see it. It fell, vato. This was slacking.
He's a slacking. She's a slacking.
Here I thought, fucking fool was ready.
Why would you assume
Like
my
fucking
readiness?
like, they say.
Who says anything?
Everybody
You have to
says
type that shit in again? Oh.
it's better to be prepared than not.
Alright, here, let me just add you motherfuckers.
I don't want to be outed.
What?
I'm fucking leaving them. Fuck you guys and this podcast. I'm out. He's on just walk out.
Just do
I
it.
can't see.
Knock over a fucking cup or something. I'll try to be dramatic and shit.
Peace the fuck out.
Alright, boys.
Yeah. Scoochie with Scoochie.
Now do you want to play some music?
If it works.
Talking
Let's see
about
if it works. What's up?
Yep.
Let's see if we got audio this time, because, technical difficulties.
Because
Your boy be trying to figure out his life and all that stuff.
Yep. All the time.
Let me see. Alright, where's your...
I don't know.
Did you unlock it?
It's been unlocked.
Alright. What was it under? Recordings?
Documents or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know, bro.
Come on, bud.
I told
Which
you.
one you want to play?
You're the one that's picking. You pick one when
We'll
you're
play
ready.
Summer Nights. You got Summer Nights over here, fool. You got Lil Rob songs.
I made it better, bro.
Did you really?
No. Did you really?
It's all still little.
It's a river.
Smoked out summer nights, Kush just came up off the flight. Time to make another play. A girl just hit me for some pies. Smoked out summer nights, Kush just came up off the flight. Time to make another play. A girl just hit me for some pies. Smoked out summer nights, Kush just came up off the flight. Time to make another play. A girl just hit me for some pies. Smoked out summer nights, Kush just came up off the flight. Time to make another play. A girl just hit me for some pies.
You owe me some Skrilla, I need me my dollars. You off in my biddy, you can give me a holler. I twist me a wood, and I pass it to Sleepy. I texted my bitch, told her don't you need me, cause I'm out with my dogs. We smoking and drinking, we just hit some thoughts. We thinking about Lincoln, it might mean some trouble. The homie he married, she pop out up on us with her homegirls, it's scary. Won't pay the bitch no mind though, only rolling up that chondro. Fucking with the top of the line, ho. Here go a couple limes, ho. Don't say where you got it from. Slow down, I'm about to show you something different, babe. Candy lips, candy kisses, babe.
Smoked out summer nights, Kush just came up off the flight. Time to make another play. A girl just hit me for some pies. Smoked out summer nights, Kush just came up off the flight. Time to make another play. A girl just hit me for some pies. Smoked out summer nights, Kush just came up off the flight. Time to make another play. A girl just hit me for some pies. Smoked out summer nights, Kush just came up off the flight. Time to make another play. A girl just hit me for some pies.
Another smoked out summer night, we turning up and trying to vibe. Got good kush, rolled in the wood in a bottle of Cavassier. Got meat cooking up on the grill, kick back and we all on chill. Got good times with good peeps, we having fun building memories. Vegas was on the list, New York we coming, bitch. See I got a plan and I'm on the way. Can't fall back cause I'm here to stay. See the whole team is eating good, stacking up, do it for the love. I'm getting plays up in your city. Got these girls just flashing titties. See I'm clean cut and I'm looking good, so watch out, I might take a girl. See I got class but I'm still hood, smarting up and no dope deals. Boss move, no kid games, it's all about just getting paid. And I'm living life to the fullest, man. Watch out cause I'm on my way.
Smoked out summer nights, Kush just came up off the flight. Time to make another play. A girl just hit me for some pies. Smoked out summer nights, Kush just came up off the flight. Time to make another play.
What's up, y'all? This is Rage with Headz Up Entertainment. Thank you guys for tuning in for the Headz Collide
Yes, sir.
Podcast. This is our first episode, and introducing my brother to my left over here, Sleep.
What's Gucci?
Round of applause. Hell yeah.
We're gonna get those in eventually. So,
Is it working?
yeah, it should be working. Let me check the mic. Let me check the line.
Check the line and make sure we're good over here.
Yup. Ray Jane here.
It's supposed to be ready, but this was ready just to smash it.
Should be working. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working, bro.
Yeah, they got it up there on the working.
Yeah.
It's working. All right. Sorry for the delay, y'all. Now let's continue with the talking. What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Who's gonna give me another beer?
You want me to grab it?
Somebody. Say, what's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? What's up, Sleep? So what's new with you, brother? It's been like probably a good
Year probably.
a good year or longer since I seen you. When's the last time I seen you for a show?
Nah, I think the last time that I seen you was... Fuck. We shot a video for...
Oh, yeah, that Nuts Talk.
For that Nuts Talk for Evolve
Yep.
or something.
Damn, that was a good minute.
Yeah.
That was a good minute ago, bro.
It was Mers, Denver Evolve. Shout out to him. And Nutty Knox.
Yeah.
And then shout out to him as well. I don't know who else was on the track. I can't remember at the moment.
Cool enough.
But yeah, I think that was the last time I actually had linked up with everybody was at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
We did that video, that little thing. That shit was cool though.
Yeah, that was
Hype. That shit was hype.
Brother, that was a big moment for the hood, and I appreciate Nutty Knox and Merce and everybody else collaborating. Just
Them
getting,
motherfuckers are active out there, so.
yeah, you know what I mean? It was dope to see everybody get together, because back in the day, it wasn't like that. And nowadays, like, it's a meaningful thing to see our hood get together on that type of level.
Different
bro.
people like that.
Yeah, you know? Like,
Have everybody come back together.
Shoot, I'm trying to get everybody on the track.
straight up.
Everybody.
What's up, brother? How you doing? Thank you for watching.
Yeah, it's been a good minute. You know, I fucking kind of fell off myself. Like I was doing music for a minute, heavy.
Yeah.
And then I fucking, like I said, I was telling you when we had a personal talk that I just was spending too much bread in that shit, bro. Like I was in there 3 times a week
Yeah.
for a month, you know, like once every week for 3 weeks, you know what I mean? And it was like $480 for 10-hour sessions. Motherfuckers was like, why don't you just do 5-hour sessions? And I was like, personally, me, I don't feel like you can get enough done in 5-hour sessions. You know what I mean? You need time to make the beat. Then you need time to fill out the beat, write the beat.
bro.
And then, you know, fucking, you got to make sure, like me, I'm a person that I'll rewrite my verse like 4 times before I'm like, all right, this is the verse I'm using to fucking put in this shit.
Super critical.
Yeah.
So
Feels that. Same
I took
way.
a good minute off that shit. I could have kept going and shit, but the bread was a big factor.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to do your shit legit. And
Well, and then when that was all going on, I had fucking like my twins and shit too. You know what I mean? Like I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
this shit was.
Shit
And I was wild, and I was wilding out, fucking going to the studio all the time. My lady was like, "You got to calm down. You're spending a lot of bread at the studio."
where were you going mainly?
The lab right there. Shout out to Mac D, everybody over there.
He's a good dude, bro. He's
The
fresh.
homie Barry,
Yeah,
Barry
dope.
Too High. They're
Yeah,
out
shout out Barry,
producers.
that's the
Shit,
homie.
you know what I'm saying?
We done smoked some woods.
Those are my boys out there. That's where I was getting down at for a long fucking time.
Word.
But I stepped out. Like I said, I was recording. Hold up 1 second. The
What
chair's
up, Jen?
stepping.
What up, Nick? It's good to talk to you, or good to see y'all. Good to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, for everybody who's tuning in, we appreciate you. We kind of had some technical difficulties dealing with the episode earlier, but we're on. And whatever you guys want to talk about, go ahead and drop a comment if you're watching. If not, we're just going to be interviewing both Exquisite and Sleep, just having a good time shooting the shit.
Hey,
Talk
oh,
about
shit.
some-
Shout out this week.
Talk about whatever today, you know what I mean? Whatever comes across. Mainly what's goody with the brother, though. It's been a good minute since we seen you, and shit, we need to hear more of your music, brother.
Yeah.
For real, like,
I got 2 albums. I got like a mixtape and an album that I put out on YouTube and shit. But I have 3 literally that I'm sitting on. I was going to the studio like every day for like a year and a half straight, and I just worked up on like 3 CDs.
Why didn't you drop them? What are you waiting for?
I got stuck, bro. Like I got like homie was saying, like I'm hella self-conscious about my shit in general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't even want to rap, bro. Like I was writing raps, and I'd come over and I'd kick it with the homies and shit over there in the hood, and then fucking I ran into Knox. You know what I mean? And Knox fucking. That nigga pushed me. Like he kept telling me, he was like, get in the studio. And I was like, nah, for a long time. I was like, nah. And then Knox like, oh, bro, like if I get you in the studio, you got to record.
Yeah.
This and that. And so fucking Knox got me recording. And then fucking after that.
Yeah, bro, that was a powerful movement. Remember when we all were on Crooked Nation?
Yeah, it doesn't say.
We all got
signed
together.
With Crooked Nation and shit like that.
Yeah, that was a powerful movement. I wish we all should have stuck it out. Like I just didn't. As me as an artist, I really didn't think I had a place, and I already had Headz Up, and I was kind of like, what do I do? Like I'm not a rapper, and then you guys wanted me to rap, and I was like, and then I think Cadman, like brought the idea to me and was like, we're gonna rap about like being in a club and doing this and that, and I was like, it's cool for them, but I was all married at the time, and I was like, well, I don't. Oh my god! Like the only thing that would come to my mind is like me holding it down in the club while my homies getting crazy. I got the banger just in case.
Bro,
you know what I mean? Like I know what am I gonna talk about, bro? Like who I would really be.
You know, it's fucked up though. Like even if it's a old shit from growing up, you still use that shit. Because I have a song, a new song, you know, and my lady fucking hates it that I made, bro. Like the song is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even lie.
I mean, it is an art form.
But I told her, I was like, you know, just because I'm rapping about something doesn't mean that I'm technically doing it. It could be something that I've done. Like I've lived this life, so I know what it's like. And she's like, nah, you're fucking somebody.
Nah.
Who's the bitch you're talking about in this song? I'm like, nah, you're tripping.
You're about to catch a case. So.
For real. So I try to.
It's just music.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell them. It's just music, you know. Fucking, I write just from past experiences. So,
what's like one of your? Do you have a song that you're like, this is my song? Like I put my heart and dedication into this one, and like everything from production to, or from writing to all the way to production, to finishing it. Like, what song do you have that you're like super proud of? That we could refer to, and I'll drop the comment inside the chat right here so other people could listen to it. Shit. If it's already either on.
Yeah, the sad thing is that it probably isn't. And if I wanted to give one that was one of my hardest that I do have posted, it would probably be called Stress Run. And fucking, it's something different, you know what I mean? Like I did a lot of hood rapping in the beginning on my first 2 albums. Yeah. So my 3rd album and my 4th album, I tried to stray away from more hood raps. I tried to just do more shit for everybody.
Well, that seems to be the type of cycle that a lot of artists go through. Like even Woody and even like Big Tone. Big Tone talks about it, that a lot of those early songs were hella active. And in his podcast, he was saying, he's like, I wanted to stray away from making music like that because it was getting little homies out here like really either putting in work to the fullest or getting killed themselves. And he was like, I didn't want to live with that karma.
Well, that too, but it's fucking, I don't know how to really explain it. Like fucking,
you're growing as an artist.
Yeah.
You could only talk about something so much before you're like, I want to, you know, it shows in your music.
What it is that like, you're going to only like, I want to be heard by everybody. You know what I mean? And if I want to be heard by everybody, I got to make music for everybody. I can't just make music for norteños and the northern cause. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I, you know, which is cool because that's where my background is, and that's where I started rapping. I started making homeboy music first, you know. But I'm never gonna grow as an artist if I limit myself right there. Yeah. I gotta pursue something else, even if it's like not really like jumping on the bandwagon, but like, you know, taking something from the newer generation and just trying to integrate it into my way of rapping. And fucking.
Even as an artist myself, my first pieces were northern influenced, and now I want to be looked at like, I'm only speaking for myself, as I got the Huelga bird on my chest, you know what I mean? But like, I want to still be known as being an artist that happens to be a norteño.
Yeah, you don't want to just be a norteño artist.
Because I'm limiting my demographic and I'm limiting my
potential.
Yeah, potential. It's like, I love my hood, bro, and that's just it. I love my hood.
Yeah.
But I do want to reach out to other viewers.
Yeah,
brother.
you want
Like,
other people to
yeah.
understand your art.
Expand this shit.
Not
Yeah.
everybody's gonna understand our Chicano art ways and our mentality, so you got to go
Yeah.
with something that they can see and relate to.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I admire about brother right here, Risquizit. I'm all pointing, you can't even see on the camera, but that's what I admire about Risquizit because brother came up just like how we came up, and you really rarely hear it in his music to where it's like, you know, I'm going back to the nutty, or he doesn't reference it like
As much.
how I would if I was rapping.
Yeah, that's how I was in my first 2 albums. Like my first 2 albums was Northside this, North to that, whatever. You know what I mean? XIV banging, fucking.
Yeah.
A lot of my features come from hood banging tracks with Rhino Buds and Nutty Knox. You
Shout
know what
out
I'm saying?
Rhino. Shout out my
Shout out
brother
to the-
Knox. Yeah.
But I wanted to stray something different, and
Yeah.
so I was going through a phase like 23 to 26. I was losing my mom, and I didn't really have like a good beat. I just took a beat that I had found. I believe I might even own the beat. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check, but it's an old ass beat, and it's just a run through of 3 minutes of just me spitting. Like I have no hook in it. It's just me spitting some real shit, talking about like losing my mom, the shit that I was going through when she died, like being broke at that point in time, fucking, you know what I mean? Trying to keep it together for my kids. And at that time I had a daughter, but then now at that time I had a daughter, and then I had twins on the way. So it was a good song. Like it came from the heart. That one I like, you know what I mean? Because it's different. It's not your average song. It's called Stress Run, and it's I have a YouTube, and it's Sleepy Hollow or Sleepy of Dopefiendz, but that song I used to go by an older name like Sleepy Hollow back then and shit. So it would be like Sleepy Hollow's Stress Run or something like that.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
But
What's good with you? I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to include Risquizzle.
Nah, you
What's
know.
good with you, brother? He's hella
hi.
medicated at the time.
Hella medicated. Yup, for sure. Shout out to
That's
my
what
boy
I do.
Sleep. He about to put me to sleep with all this weed he got on the table right now.
That's
And
what
as
I
soon as he
do.
got here, he was like, "What up? How you been?" Oh, goddamn
Nah, for real,
potheads.
straight
Hey,
up.
bro,
Thank
I
you.
don't
For real,
invite
I'm
me
like,
nowhere.
Shit, nah, it's been a minute since I like chiefs it up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't invite me nowhere. I'm smoking up.
Hell
So
yeah,
he was
shit,
like he's like my
fuck,
nephew
I'm
smoke.
about to just hit you up all the time. Shit, come through. We'll just make some music and smoke, bro.
That's tight.
Alright.
Hell yeah. That's what he told me when I came in. He was all like, "You still smoking too, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, can I smoke here?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "You smoke?" And he's like, "No, but my nephew does. You can smoke with him." I was like, "I bet."
yeah.
Someone
shit.
needs to be smoking because
Oh,
I ain't gonna be
God.
sitting here just fucking
Show
on
them your piece that you brought.
this little fucking
Oh, hit a little puff cone.
little
If y'all
puff
can
call
see
for
it.
dabs and shit like that.
In the way, the cup.
Yeah, right
Move the
there.
cup a little bit.
That's good.
Let's see. This shit's
Oh, you're watching it right there. Sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more back.
Oh shit.
Right there.
You take dabs out this bitch. This shit's nice for that shit. Makes it nice and smooth.
Yo, so how long have you been a smoker?
How long? Shit.
Since 12.
Bro.
I'd probably say 12.
Yeah.
Since
I was-
12? Around
I took
12,
my
same time?
I took my first hit when I was 11.
I took my first hit when I was 5.
This
years old.
motherfucker was the one that got me high.
Yeah, I was
he
the
was
first
the first
one.
person to get me high.
You were the
so
bad
I was
influence, too.
like 12 years
Yeah.
old, man.
I wasn't the bad influence. I
He
was
was,
more of like,
He was like middle school.
you could call
high
me a
school.
healer almost. Like,
No, I was the bad influence.
I was the younger generation of a healer. I was like, you should probably hit this, bro. You go through a lot.
I just remember one day though. Now I was just like, "Hey, what's my auntie doing in there?" Because then Mike or whatever came over with a whole gang of weed, bro, and that motherfucker just started like, you know, picking the seeds and shit out back in the day. So I was like, "What the fuck?" And then you're like, "Hey, they're smoking weed in there. You want to hit it?" I was all, "Hey, I don't know." And you're all, "Hey, babe." This fool wants to smoke some weed, roll him up something. So then you got me high, and then she had that fucking
rage. The
hash.
bad influence.
She had that hash from David, bro.
Ooh, oh, yeah, remember that?
Yeah,
Shout out, David.
your baby mama, bro.
Yeah. Hey, so do you remember the swag back in the day and all the stems and seeds it used to have?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I kind of miss that. I'm not even gonna
No,
lie.
fuck that shit. You're crazy.
Sorry,
I
no.
don't miss that shit at all.
Bro, remember you would like, I remember I would shake a sack and you would just see the seeds fall to the
My
bottom.
fucking uncle used to come back from fucking Mexico with bricks of weed and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking insane. And I was like, what is this shit? Duct taped and everything.
Yeah,
And it smelled
smell
like
like
fuck
gas.
ass. I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck are you doing?
Smoking
I'm like,
that shit.
8 bricks in the kit or in the closet and shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, those were my high school days.
He's all trapping.
Those were my high school days. I can't admit that I was, but I just remember that I had obtained a big amount of marijuana, and it came off a brick.
Yeah, I used
And
to
you
buy
just snapped it off.
Hey, you want to hear something funny shit ass stuff?
Those were my QPs back in the day.
Check this out. When I was growing up, I used to, my mom and her man, this is my sister's dad, they used to smoke weed. They'd smoke weed around me. They didn't give a fuck, you know what I mean? So when I started smoking weed, them niggas would be at work. And so, they work different schedules. And so when my mom would come home and smoke some weed or shit, I would know. So I would go in there and smoke her weed, take her weed, and then, her man would come home and be like, hey, yo, where's all my weed at? I'd be like, yo, my mom came home at lunch. And she smoked all your weed, yo. And then if it was vice versa, I'd tell my mom, she'd be like, "Where's my weed?" I'd be like, "Yo, Lloyd came home and smoked all that weed on lunch."
He smoked 2 shares that day. He smoked his parents' weed.
I didn't give a
I got
fuck
the alibi for it.
on everything, and they wouldn't ask each other. You know, they work different schedules. So,
bro, are they still together?
Nah,
you're the reason why they broke up, brother. She smoked all
I wouldn't doubt
weed.
it. Also, shit.
You smoke all my weed. No, you smoked all my weed.
Probably.
And you're sitting there y'all should probably hit this go through my shit right now.
Yeah, I used to do some fucked up shit like that. Take my mom's weed and shit.
I caught Chubbs one day pinching my sack, bro. We had to have that talk. Remember?
We had that talk,
he was young.
But I was I didn't know any better though. You know what I mean? I was just it was probably
look at this.
It was probably my 5th, 6th time smoking, and you know what I mean? You were just all smoked out shit. So I was just oh, all right, is there some shit in there? You got some? Because I know Marina would always hook it up. You know what I mean? She'd always let me smoke or whatever. I'd always ask. So I was the one day I didn't ask, I fucking just made a mistake.
Yeah, you were.
Fuck it.
You pinched the sack. It was in my top drawer.
Yep.
And I remember I was like,
this shit hella light, bro.
That shit was hella light. Remember the old scales back in the day?
Then I the metal ones.
I paid her back. I paid her back. I bought her another 1/8.
Salute.
It was some better weed though. So
when I met the white boys who were from the city that I was in though, and them fools showed me the chronic. I was like, yeah.
The chronic. It was called the lime green or the
skunk.
Skank. Remember? Yeah, skunk.
Bro, skunk is gonna always and forever be an OG. Strain that can never be replaced. That Skunk 101 was the shit.
Hey, shout out to the brother Arthur, Cherry, Spring Flowers. She said, "This makes me so happy." Hey, right on. Yeah, we're gonna be talking. We're just feeling each other in right now, having a good time. But we'll get a little bit more in depth here in a minute, and then Chubbs is gonna be like, "All right, I'm out."
Yep, that's exactly how this is about to go.
He's all, once y'all motherfuckers get serious, I'm out.
Yeah,
we already planned.
That's where the shit get dry as hell. We
bro. Some of them serious conversations get interesting. I be watching that shit for the drama. I'm like, yo, this dude just called this girl a bitch on live air. Yo, I don't give a fuck.
I was reading the comments. I'm sorry. Who's being called a bitch right
No,
now?
I said he said that he was gonna bounce out if this conversation got too serious because that's when it dries out. And I was like, nah, not all the time because
it's fun.
Yeah, you be sitting there, them niggas getting at each other's throats. I be watching lives and people going at it.
You got some people shouting you out down here, brother. You got Jared, Denver's brokest rapper.
Oh shit! What up, everybody?
That's the homie Loco.
Loco. He was on here last time. We're just sipping the Dells with the Fells, brothers.
How you guys all doing?
Shout out to my brother Gilly.
Yo, what up, Gil?
I need a shirt.
How you doing?
I need a hoodie, brother.
Yeah, what's Gucci with that, Gilly? I ain't heard from you in maybe a couple months. Normally Gilly always reach out to me though. Shout out to Gilly. Gilly's always reaching out to me, so much love, brother.
Yeah.
He's always kept in touch with me. I love that fool.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Damn, did mine just turn it off? Hold up. Nope, we're back in commission. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, what's up? You been watching the news lately?
Yeah. I try to keep away from that shit, bro.
Come on.
Half of it's bullshit and half of it's real.
Do you believe that we shot down 4 UFOs?
That's a tough one.
All right, I'm kind of stuck.
I feel like nowadays,
anything's a UFO though.
I feel like a lot of this shit now is just it's us trying to trick each other. there might be some higher power.
There's a hidden agenda.
Yeah, exactly. There could
There's
be
a hidden
some. There's some definitely probably more advanced shit out
I
there.
seen a video.
But I think it's right now it's us to trick ourselves because we can't.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I
the
seen
whole
a video where the thing looked like a cylinder. It looked like a missile, bro. I'm just be real. It looked like a missile. I'm kind of scared that what if it was like a missile just going over Alaska or wherever
shot it
got
out.
shot down, and somebody freaking sent a missile over here and. You know what I'm saying? They hit it with this.
Talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what if, bro? I'm like, and then I've been watching The Last of Us game, brother. They just like announced. They in real life they just announced there's a fungus that's like on its way.
Yeah, so there is a fungus that's been out,
Yeah, the
bro.
cordyceps. The cordyceps mushroom.
But
fungi.
they said the world has to hit a certain temperature before it can affect humans, though.
That's what I'm saying. They just found a fungi that's
A fungi.
fungi, bro. It's the same.
Nah, you say funguses.
It's
like,
funguses. You can say fungi or fungi. I don't care.
No, you gotta say fungi, bro.
Fungi.
funguses.
It's a fungi.
So anyway, but they found a funguses
They found some funguses.
that is
bro.
like
That's
very,
not a word either, homie.
brother. Let me talk. You know what I'm saying? Like they found, they found a fungus that's almost like there to where it could be a host of us.
Yeah.
The only reason why it don't take us is because of our body temperature. They're finding that now. I'm scared. I'm kind of nervous, bro. What would you do in like that type of like post-apocalyptic or apocalyptic time?
I mean, they can. I don't know, bro. Because there's all kinds of dumb shit. Like they have like some kind of drug that they could give someone where it lowers your heart rate and you can like you're technically pronounced dead because your heart's like
It's called heroin, son.
No. But they be doing it like, you know what I mean, all the time to people and shit, testing these fucking things out on them.
That's
and
how
shit.
you fake your death. You could just go fake your death now. I'm legally
You're just gonna
pronounced
fake your death when it's a post-apocalyptic time, or what?
Nah.
For what
We're going into
reason?
some zombie world, bro. I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm
Might as
active,
well
ready.
just fight it out.
I got
What
the
would you do?
straps.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm ready
you
to
would
go.
probably get a machete right away.
Okay.
Just from the logo. You would get a machete right. What would be your weapon of choice? Yeah, MK Ultra for surely.
yeah.
Well, obviously, so like
Well,
if you don't
you
got
can
it, if you don't got a
control
strap
them,
right away, because not every, I mean, I got a strap, but not everybody's got a strap right away.
Yeah. I mean, you only have a strap for as long as your magazine.
Yo,
Or however long you
You
have.
got-
I'm gonna go on some Negan type shit
Yeah, you're gonna
from
be.
The Walking Dead.
I
Bro.
would probably
Negan
be
on
a
some
raider.
Negan, bro.
I would probably be a raider.
Or like an axe, you know, an axe for sure, because it's sturdy and the handle will take a while. Like you'd be able to chop through a couple bodies before that axe handle wears out.
couple. You'd be on like.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like it's a good weapon to have. It's a sturdy weapon to have for a while. So, but on some real shit, I'm trying to be like Negan, bro. Take over.
Yeah, I would
Gang
probably.
shit,
My
gang
weapon of
shit.
choice would definitely be like. Remember the black woman from The Walking Dead? She had a sword.
Yeah.
The Michonne
I think
Yeah,
that's
Michonne.
Z
I would
Nation.
definitely be on a sword.
on some real shit.
Yeah.
But that sword will go dull quicker than the axe.
Really?
Because it's so thin. But like in like the axe will go like dull too.
What
But
about,
you
like, a
could still use it to
katana sword?
bludgeon. You could bludgeon somebody with it. Like, you know what I mean?
What about a katana sword? Aren't those known for not going dull?
Well, then could still
Like,
cut
where are
it.
you gonna find a katana
I
range?
guess.
I'm like, I just got it,
You're
bro.
you're in Colorado, motherfucker. You ain't
Bro.
getting no katana.
Hey,
Whatever.
I'm gonna go make
You
my
can
way
just
to the
go to
mills.
yeah,
Especially-
you just go to the mall. Fool.
No, but those ones aren't real
They're
ones.
not real
Those ones
katanas.
aren't good,
Fucking
real
just
like steady
sharpen
shit.
that shit.
He put a tech with the switch. I mean,
Sharpen that
the
shit.
more you, when I think of a weapon now, like a firearm,
Yeah.
I'm
Hey.
thoroughly trained with my firearms. But you could only last with a shotgun for so long or a handgun for so long. Like,
Hey, I got this dope ass fucking custom made AR. It's not like it's between like it's an AR-15 build, but it takes 7.62 rounds.
did you build it?
So I had the homie build it for me.
That's tight.
So it's fucking sick though. Banana clip sticking out on an AR build.
Have you seen the new Glocks that are coming in? They come
Oh,
like
the
as a
45?
Is it the P85 or P45?
I think it's a Glock 21.
No, sorry. It's a
47.
No,
I was gonna say
I'm
they got a
talking
Glock 21. That's a 45.
It comes
now.
out as a kit, and you have to Dremel the holes in. You know what I mean? You got to hit it with this.
It's complete.
And then
it was complete.
But it's one of those. It's a firearm that doesn't have a serial number. It's almost like you got
the polymer 80. Yeah, the P80.
The P80. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
That
The ghost guns.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's some a compact bow would be Denver's brokest rapper. Locos. That would
Fucking
be his.
Loco,
A compact bow. That would be pretty hard, brother.
Yeah,
that'd be
sick.
taking it back to the indigenous
That'd be
days.
That'd be lit.
I would probably. I don't know how to shoot
Tomahawk or an axe, bro. That's what I'm trying to
Tomahawk?
say. Yeah.
Tomahawk.
That's just what I'm going to.
Would you throw it though, or would you just?
Well, yeah, because you got one for like you would have 2 tomahawks, one to throw, and then one to have like close combat
Would you
with.
scalp a zombie if you just cause?
A zombie? Fuck that. I mean, there's gonna be fucked up people in the world at that time, so
We'd
I'm
be
sure.
killing more people,
Yeah, I'm gonna
but-
be killing other people. I'll be scalping them motherfuckers for
that'd be-
sure.
yeah,
Taking it back to the good old.
You watch Dracula? Do you know anything about like Vlad Tepes?
No, I mean a little bit. Like I don't watch the show that much, but
No, like the real Vlad Tepes. It's
No.
Dracula is made after a real guy, but
The dude that would impale people.
Vlad Tepes. They called him the Impaler
Vladimir.
because for like miles in front of his castle were impaled bodies,
Just
like
to
with a stake
scare his
through.
opponents.
Yeah, through them all
Then
the way.
he
They-
would bathe
like
in
that.
their blood. And
I would probably do that during the apocalyptic time. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Hey,
not
they gotta-
scalping. I'm impaling, brothers.
They got it. This thing you can look up in my fucking town, bro, where I live at right now, Lafayette. There's a dude that like back in the fucking like 1800s or some shit like that. This dude used to walk around like I think he like sanded his teeth or some shit, made himself like a vampire, and he used to go around trying to like bite people and like suck their blood and shit. On
bro,
God, bro,
decayed.
on everything, bro.
Decayed.
So then they kill this fool, right? They put him in the fucking cemetery in Lafayette, bro. But on God, this is the weirdest shit.
I'll answer that in a second.
The weirdest shit I'd ever seen. If you go to this dude's grave, there's a tree growing out like in the middle, like where his chest would be.
He has a
On
cave?
God. Like not like his
tree.
grave. His
There's a
grave.
tree
My
growing
bad.
out
There's a
of it.
tree growing out of his grave, like right where like his chest, his body would be and shit, and the dirt. There's a tree growing directly out of the middle of the fucking dude's body.
That's crazy.
But you can look it up on Google. Like it's on Google. Like
What
you
is
can.
this called so we
it's-
can put it into the chat?
I don't even fucking know. That's what I'm saying. You got to look it up on Google. You got Google right there, son. Use that shit.
You
It's
make me
like-
do all this?
oh yeah.
Drop my mic. I'm not equipped for this, brother. I need a Jamie from the
All right,
JRL
I'm
show.
out. So.
All right.
It's time to go.
All right, so this is a question that we have from the Denver's Brokest rapper.
What up, Loco?
He
What's
said,
good?
what do you think the currency would change to? If,
Bro, we already going digital. You know what it is.
no, not
Like
not
in the zombie
no,
apocalypse.
in the apocalypse time.
I still feel
Hey,
like
I hope
we
it's like
be
the video
well-
game,
well
like
in
ear
tune with
tags,
tech.
bro.
One at a time, please.
All right,
Just kidding.
My bad.
What do
my
you
bad.
think?
No, I mean we still have some digital relevance here.
With the
The
apocalypse,
the
though?
people with more resources.
There's not going to be the internet though.
If
we
you,
would hope
but,
so.
Hey,
Trying
no,
to game, baby.
I mean, isn't the internet just? It's just, and it's in there in a
It's
million
slow.
pieces.
It's slow as shit.
like,
Like, they got internet, but it's
in
just
the
like
air,
fucking
the
first
million
gen internet running and shit.
No, like there's not going to be electricity.
Nah, there's always gonna be electricity, fam.
If there's a generator, there will be.
You got to think though. Like a lot of states have old school built like
For how long?
water. No, but like here in Colorado, we would never run out because we have the
Yeah,
mountains that
generator.
run the generators, and it just runs off the water power, and we're never gonna run out of fucking water.
I
You
hope
know what
so.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I hope so.
Stop.
I hope so. In The Last of Us, they had that generator because they were in Wyoming. Remember?
Yeah,
they
that's
were at
what-
like a dam or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like Colorado would be set. We'd be cool here.
We probably
you know.
dropped a spoiler for like the next episode. Well, hey, he gets to Wyoming.
Let me hit your vape, cuz.
Hey, but on some real levels,
But what I was gonna say
Your
for the
currency.
currency,
Yeah, I
like,
know, mine.
and there's this video
Bottom
game that I be
cash.
playing called Days Gone, bro.
that
So,
game is crazy.
That game is dope. They be collecting fingers, bro. So like if they're dead, they could check their fingerprint. Like, oh, this is so and so because we got his fingerprint. Blah blah blah. And they just toss the finger once they're dead and put their picture up on the wall. Like this dude's dead. You know what I'm saying?
I've
Like,
never played it. I just watched like gameplay on
Hey.
Twitch and stuff.
yeah, that's how they do it. They go around like it's like ear tags and fingers. You go around and just like the ears is weird
Start
to me. I don't
collecting
get it.
skulls and shit.
But yeah, but they take fingers in the game. And, you know what I'm saying?
Tribute.
I want to watch that. You
Currency-
want that game, Sil? You should Twitch that game.
Days Gone.
He's Sleep is also a game streamer. Sorry, I got the burps.
Get it, bro.
So anyway, Yeah, you should Twitch that, stream that. But I say what the currency would be. I don't think there would be like a paper form of currency. We would go back to the barter system.
Yeah.
Straight up, like, hey, bro, I'm gonna trade my ammo for like your rations type shit. Like,
medicine or whatever.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's what we would go
back
but
if motherfuckers are smart when an apocalypse hit, everybody needs to know the first place to go on some real shit. Like, it would be a pharmacy, boy. Because like I always argue with people. Everyone's like, "Nah, you got to go get guns." You know what I'm saying? Man. Nah, bro, you need to go get the pharmacy shit because that guns. At the end, exactly, we got guns. Not only that, but medicine's gonna be worth 100 times more in that point in time when anything's like. You know what I mean? Going down.
Bro said bottle caps is gonna be the new currency.
Yeah, bottle caps, bro.
That's tight.
People are gonna be like, all instead of flipping a coin, it's all a Coke bottle cap.
It is. That's what
like,
it is in the game.
Cokes are like fucking 10-cent lids. You got fucking what's the other one?
Bro, if we went
Pepsi,
if we went back to
would
the
be a
barter
5-cent lid.
If we went back to the barter system, I'm not trading. I'm fucking killing. Yeah. I'm sorry, brother. It's gonna be the survival of the fittest. I'm not gonna be like, hey, bro,
yeah.
I'm not. I don't know.
Why
maybe that's just.
No, you got to start a crew though. Like whether it be your family or your homies, you got to start a solid crew that you know that could take over and shit. Bro.
Like off top, they're gonna be. Remember, like COVID happened. Remember during COVID, and they were like, "You guys can't leave," and I'm like, "I might eat my person downstairs." Like, yo, I might go have to like jack the downstairs people for their toilet paper on some real levels.
Yeah. Sure did.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens.
Bro, do you remember?
Speaking of toilet paper, I'll be right back.
This guy's to chunk up the deuce for the north and the
hey,
north.
when you come back, this all grab another beer, all right?
Brother, yeah, straight up. So, at the beginning of COVID, it was a wild time. Getting back to that, because do you remember, like, where were you first? I just remember when COVID happened. Like, I thought, like, I wore my ski mask. I wore my baño around my face. I wore a mask.
So this is going to be...
brother, I'm not trying to die out here. I'm just trying to go to Walmart. Remember that?
This is going to be, like, hella controversial, because...
Oh, shit. Getting into spicy stuff.
Yeah. Fuck them niggas, first off. No, I'm just playing. But what it is that,
For
like...
real. 2 shillings.
People back in the day, bro, I remember growing up, like... They would tell you to do certain things, like, you know, like, say, like, when I was growing up, say someone in my fucking class had chicken pox. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My family members would be like, yo, like, go stay the night over here at this dude's house while he has chicken pox so you could get it, and then it's just done and over with, and you don't got to worry about it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, even if it's the flu, like, back in the day, they would be like, yo, go to his house, get the flu. That way, when you come back, we can get this done and it's over with, and we don't got to worry about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then COVID happened, and everyone was like, mask up. Like, everybody from that generation and everyone, I'm not saying, like, their beliefs are wrong, but that shit was some bitch shit, bro, because, like, these kids' immune systems aren't going to be strong enough to fight out any kind of viruses or any kind of fucking anything, you know what I mean? And that was the point back in the day, is you came in contact with these things in order so your body can build antivirus systems in your immune system, bro.
That's scary to think about, because these
They
kids
used
don't
to do
even
that.
go outside anymore. They go to school, but how much are these kids being, like, introduced to when none of these kids go outside anymore?
Yeah.
None of these kids
like
go play, bro.
you know what I mean?
Remember
Like, before the flu, like, even the flu, you know what I mean? We knew the flu was a deadly thing. We knew influenza was deadly as fuck.
Yeah.
But nobody was afraid to go around someone when they had the flu. They were like, yo, let's just kick it with this flu, get the flu, get it over with, and then we don't got to worry about it a year, because it's like a yearly thing almost. You know what I mean?
In the summer of 6th grade, going to 7th, my old homie, he had meningitis. His whole family had meningitis. I went over during that outbreak and caught meningitis and almost died, son. Jeez. Like, I was in the hospital for like a week or 2 weeks.
That's fucked up.
I was a young kid when I almost died, brother. It was like they were shooting me up with, like, what is the medicine? Starts with the M. Morphine. But yeah, like, I got hella sick. I think maybe that, like, helped my boost my
immune system,
because now when I got COVID,
watch Osmosis Jones, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how stupid is it. Yeah, on God though, bro. Like, that shit's gonna tell you about, like, you know, you need those things in your body so you can make, like, those antibodies to fight the viruses that enter your body. And if people keep hiding, like, when COVID happens, you're just making that person's immune system
Yeah.
weaker.
So what that's called is if we were to all get it, which should have been the right. We're gonna get blocked for saying this probably, but what should have been the right, I think, instead of shutting everybody out of this, we should have built that herd immunity where everybody's just getting over it. And
Like, because the only people that
'cause-
really honestly had to worry about it at that time were older people and then young infants.
and overweight folks. They
Oh,
were the
motherfuckers,
ones-
y'all niggas need to get in shape. Sorry, but
I mean,
unless you're old, there
you
ain't no
fat shaming
excuse.
right now, brother. You're gonna get my show canceled. Come on,
My name's Chubbs. God damn it.
Chubbs was a big old vato when he was young.
Hey, I was all right. I was fat when I was young too, though.
fat, bro.
Big thing too from my brother Sleepy is, you can fill us in on your story too, but you lost hella weight recently, brother.
Yeah, I got bad stomach issues and shit like that, so I lost a lot of weight. And then not only that though, but I had to change my whole fucking dieting.
Yeah, fill us in on that, brother. I never really talked about that with you, and I know like. As long as I could remember knowing you, like you're in and out of the hospital, dealing with your tummy issues and all that shit, brother. That's some. I couldn't imagine like.
On God, bro.
What are your symptoms first? Like what goes on when you have your?
So it's like
Problems.
I can't eat, like, you know. And then what right now what they're thinking it is this thing called angioedema, and it's like where your esophagus and your intestines and your
I know
colon
that
and
fool.
everything, it all fucking gets all fucking swollen and shit.
Yeah.
And so you can't swallow food or you can't pass bowel movements and shit like that. So I won't eat for like 2 weeks because I can't eat.
Damn.
Because I can't eat. Not that I don't want to. It's just like it hurts to swallow, so I can't fucking eat. And then when I force myself to eat, I fucking throw it up. And then that makes it worse because you're like basically rupturing your fucking esophagus from throwing up all the shit you fucking putting down.
Yeah.
You know, and then like it's just a virus that like continues, and then it goes into like, you know, not to be like detailed, but like you start running a fever, you get diarrhea, you can't fucking, you know, eat. So then you're literally got to be in the hospital because you're not eating, you're not drinking, so you need to be force fed.
So what are you doing to supplement your stomach flora?
What do you mean?
Like, do you mess with like the most basic one would be like lactobacillus, like bacteria, like yogurt. Do you mess with yogurt?
Nah.
You definitely should.
Yogurt milks.
Yeah, nah, I don't
Do
really fuck
you
with that
drink
shit.
kombucha?
No.
Brother, I have some.
This will
here.
always drink
I
that
have
shit,
some
but he
here.
never finishes it.
Mom, well, you definitely like. What
But
is
so
it?
like
Well, hold
so
up.
like the three things that they think that it is they think it's this angioedema, it could be colitis or Crohn's disease. That's what they think because they're all like related gut issues with intestines, and then when your intestine gets infected,
I'm gonna get it for you right now, and you're gonna try it.
he's like, you're gonna
I'm
try
here.
it out live.
Go ahead and fill it, go ahead and fill it.
Right now they keep telling me they want me to quit smoking weed because there's this new thing in Colorado. I don't know like where you are at, but like here in Colorado they have this new shit where they call it
This is kombucha.
like hypercannabinoid. I don't know if you've heard about
Oh,
it.
where
It's
you
like
like
hyper-
you could get like gastritis and shit.
yeah,
from
you get
smoking
like
too.
exactly, and they're saying it's because people aren't curing their weed right, is what it is. But like I told them though, before this was an issue, this whole thing that's just recently coming out, like I've had these issues for like fucking 8 years, bro. And initially, when it first started, the doctors thought it was because like what it was I was losing my mom, bro.
Yeah.
And when I
Yeah,
was
that was a
losing
big time.
my mom, bro, like I was fucked up every day for like, I'm not even gonna lie, like 2 years until she died.
Try that.
Fucking
Um,
health aid kombucha,
just try it.
pomegranate. Doesn't taste bad.
You're one of the first to say it doesn't taste bad. Everybody I show kombucha.
It's because,
to, no, you can drink it here. Keep it.
But
What
I'm not
that
gonna drink
is-
it right now.
Well, yeah, definitely don't drink it right now. But here's
Make
the
you
list.
think of shit.
What it-
I wanted
what
a
it is,
beer
though.
actually. I was gonna say, can I drink a beer with y'all, motherfuckers?
Brother, I may be like
Do you have
maybe
any more?
rage, but I love when it comes to like health stuff.
yeah, right.
Always. Kombucha though is a bacteria. Straight up, it's made from this thing called a SCOBY. It's like the mother of the bacteria.
Right.
It's a trip. Like you could grow it. You could grow it, bro. It's fermented tea, and that stuff's been out longer than the Bible.
You eat it.
Straight up, I'm like, it's good for your stomach. Like I think it's like 75 to like 90% of your health is in your stomach.
Right.
because of all the bacteria.
Yeah,
and what
exactly.
that is bacteria for your stomach.
But
So
yeah, so
anytime you're
that shit
having-
sucks, bro.
Yeah, anytime you're having that, I think from a holistic point of view, I think you should try some kombucha when you're like, I'm not eating for 2 weeks. I think you should supplement.
That shit's savage, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's losing weight. Like it's like,
Try
because then
that.
you gotta go. Like I said, you gotta get like force fed after a while. Like they'll be like, "Yo, Mr. Rodriguez, you need to eat, because if you don't, then we're
Yeah,
putting
we'll
a
pump
tube.
you.
Yeah, we're pumping your ass, and
Yep.
you don't got a choice. And it's like, all right, well then I gotta go low,
Yeah.
and then
Try
I'm
that,
stuck
bro.
on fucking like, what the fuck is it, like broth? I was like, I forgot what it is, broth.
bro. So next time you're going through that, bro, I'll even like Instacart you, whatever. But you could get that stuff from King Supers, and any of these like healthy grocery stores, bro.
Yeah.
Try that stuff. It's good, dog.
They
And
don't.
you
They
know what
don't.
it's
They don't
great
know.
for?
They don't know what it is either. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like when I go in, bro, they don't like. They don't give me, like unless I'm in the emergency room, they don't give me medicine to make me better,
Yeah.
bro. Like no matter what it is though. Like I'm not asking for like hardcore drugs or anything like that.
It's
Like
trial and
they're
error.
just like, yo, like I just need something, like whether it be an
Yep, Whole Foods.
anti-inflammatory or something. You know what I mean? Like I need something, and they're like, nah. They don't give me shit unless I'm in the emergency room. In the emergency room, then they'll be like, all right, what do you need? Like, and then like I can literally tell them like, oh, I want some morphine. You know what I mean? They'll give me
Yeah.
some fucking morphine, whatever the
Well,
fuck it is.
That's just creating a patient. They're
Yeah.
just trying. They're not gonna find the cure.
Yeah.
When it comes to like Western medicine, all they're doing is creating straight up. They are only just creating
It's
a
a
patient.
business.
Yeah, it's a business. But there's money. There is no money in the cure. When it comes to Eastern medicine, or at least our indigenous medicine, try some freaking kombucha.
Kombucha.
He said
Kombucha.
he said kabacha.
Kombucha.
Hibachi.
Some rum chata. I'm like,
But
hell yeah, bro.
That shit's savage though, bro. Cause like so.
Sprouts is
The
definitely fire.
one
I like
time,
that spot.
one time when I had caught one, like, cause like this thing only happens like once yearly and shit. So I have like, other than that, I have a pretty good immune system. I don't get cold really easy and shit like that.
Yeah.
So fucking, when this flare up happens, bro, sometimes it's like, I'd be sick anywhere from like a couple weeks to a month. But
Yeah.
one time I had to go into the hospital. I was in there for like 4 fucking months, bro. And fucking, I was in there, and these motherfuckers, while I was in there, I caught C. diff. And C. diff is some deadly ass disease that can fucking kill you. And they're like, how the fuck did you catch this? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm in your care, bro. Like,
Because your stomach isn't strong enough to build that immune
and
system
so
to fight
I
off
was,
whatever.
yeah. And so I had to go into quarantine when that shit happened for fucking like, I think I was in quarantine for the last time, my last bit of time there. So like the first two, because I was in there for 4 months. So the first 2-3 months,
Oh.
I was cool. But then like the last month and a half or half a month or whatever, I was quarantined. I couldn't talk to nobody. Nobody could come in.
Did
The
you at
doctors
least
couldn't
get
come in.
rec
Shit,
time
bro.
or anything?
Bro, nothing. They wouldn't even let me get out of the bed, bro. They were straight up like, you can't even get out of bed type shit.
What the
They were like, they biohazarded my whole fucking room. They came in with like plastic shit, put it all over my fucking walls and shit, bro.
Whoa.
Like, cause C. diff is a deadly ass disease, I guess. Like, so I was like,
How,
what the
they
fuck?
didn't find out like how you got it. You
They
proud?
just like they took care of me. They gave me their fucking antibiotics for it. That wasn't in there, bro. Like I said, for like 4 months. That shit sucked.
Holy shit, bro.
Bad.
And what helps it? Do you have any type of idea of what helps it?
So I know I had to change my fucking dieting a lot. Like, so like we were talking earlier before we started the podcast, I don't really drink carbonated drinks anymore,
Yeah.
or caffeine. Like, you know, like
So
close.
just changing
I
your
drink
diet?
coffee all the damn
Yeah,
time.
like changing your
so-
diet definitely does help. Like, so I can't eat, like, and I do, and I'm not supposed to. Watch, you're gonna laugh because we were talking about this too. But I can't eat pizza, bro. Like, I'm not supposed to eat
it's not the
pizza, bro.
local.
Like it's bad for my stomach. The acidicness in the tomato sauce and like the pineapples and shit like that.
Oh,
Like all
what are
that
you
shit.
doing?
That shit'll fuck me up, bro.
Just tomato alone kills like the lining of your intestines. Tomatoes.
So yeah, I'm not supposed to eat that shit, bro. But like that's what I was like. Even when I came out here, I was like, "Yo, you guys got a Pizza Hut? Like, I need a Pizza Hut because we don't got a Pizza Hut up north where I'm at,
We got a
bro."
pizza alley.
Pizza.
You gotta go to Carl's Pizza.
Pizza,
Real nutty shit right there.
bro. I just want some Pizza Hut because we ain't got it up north up there, bro. It's savage. They took it away from everywhere, like all northeast.
Get
and
this man
everything.
some pizza stat.
And then I'll be sick for like 2 weeks.
Bro, I'm not
Shit
gonna-
fuck me up.
Go
Take
get
the
him a free
kombucha,
pizza.
but like I'm saying, do you ever like eat CBG edibles?
Yeah, I tried those.
Do you like them?
My problem is that I'm not a med patient, so these weak ass 10 milligram shits that they give you as a fucking
you need
regular
like
person.
300.
Yeah, I'm like, motherfucker, these ain't strong enough. They ain't helping me.
Yeah. But definitely, there's so much different mushrooms too that are out here.
They want me when
Oh, chili and hot sauce is gonna blow brother up. You eat chili and hot sauce?
Yeah, hell yeah, I do.
Bro, I
Bro,
can't
on
stop
God,
eating.
it doesn't matter how bad my stomach is. I'm still gonna eat that shit though. That's why I said I'm not supposed to eat pizza, but that's my favorite meal, bro. I'll eat pizza. I don't give a fuck. I won't eat it all the time. I'll wait like say I had pizza tonight. I won't eat pizza for like another 8 months, bro.
Damn.
Like, I'm good. I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna be sick for like a couple days after this. Like I know my stomach, like even if it's just nausea and vomiting, I'm gonna be sick for the next 2-3 days if I eat this pizza.
This food is on a suicidal level. That was the first thing he said that he wanted to eat. He was like,
pizza, let's die. He
he brought it up like 5 times. As soon as we got here, we didn't get the podcast started. He's just like, y'all got pizza or what here?
He was
got
talking
pizza?
about
No. How I know this about those from like a small town, not necessarily small.
It's
but
a small ass
it's
town,
not
bro.
Denver, brother. It's not Denver.
It's small as
My
fuck,
brother
bro.
was like, "Hey, y'all got a Pizza Hut here?" I'm like, "Bro, we got like several Pizza Huts like in the general radius.
We got 7 in the corner area, bro. Like
yeah,
you're good.
They're here. They didn't move from Denver."
Hey,
Rebecca just said, "Brother, you need to eat." She said, "You don't listen. You need to try that kombucha, brother, for real."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though I don't listen,
She's
bro.
probably not saying you don't listen.
No, she knows I don't listen, bro. Because she'd be telling me too. She'd be like, "Don't eat pizza," and I'm
Oh.
like,
Yeah,
"Fuck."
that's what she's
And
saying.
so
You don't
I'm
listen
like,
to
"Yeah,"
pizza.
and I don't listen, bro. I'm like, "No, fuck that. I'm gonna die for 2 days because I want some pizza. I don't give a fuck. Fuck
Sometimes you gotta
it.
do
Hey,
that.
yo, like I'd rather die, regardless of the situation. I'd rather die happy than fucking. They made me go on a gluten-free diet, bro. That shit is nasty.
Why?
Nasty,
It's
bro.
just-
Nah. Go get like a piece of bread and eat a regular piece of bread and then eat a piece of gluten bread. It is not the same, whatever, bro. That shit is foul. Muffins, cupcakes, all of it. It tastes different. It tastes like there's something missing. It just does not taste
I'll
good.
just add a little bit of habanero or jalapeno, even some hot sauce, and we goody. Yeah. That's it. If my food ain't spicy, because like if I'm putting myself on a diet, which I've tried, that shit ain't it because it doesn't taste like the food I'm used to. Just add some.
This food's
just
too
add a
skinny
chili.
anyway.
Well, I mean, well, hold up. This is what I was gonna.
Don't body
No,
shame.
no,
Body shame.
it's not even about body shame. Yeah, I'm on the lighter side of things. But check this out. No, but for real, me and you both lost our moms. That's a pain that no one will understand until they've done the shit.
Right.
Kombucha and changing my diet to a healthier diet, taking care of that stomach health and that gut flora. Brother, that alone kills depression. We got 3 brains, bro. We got the brain, and the brain.
Right.
Take care of your stomach because that'll help the rest of them. That's like your first main brain, bro, for real.
What they think it was that started it was, like I said, when my mom was passing away, bro, like I was fucked up all the time for like 2 years because I knew they told me, they were like, yo, how long? So they gave my mom like 6 months to live, bro. My mom lived like 1 year and 6 months past what she was supposed to. So the whole time that she was alive, like I was her caretaker. I got a job to take care of her when she was passing away and shit, which was, I mean, it was cool, but it made the situation a little bit more difficult, you know?
Yeah.
Because I never fucking dealt with it. So the way I would deal with it, bro, is that I was killing like an 8-ball and a fucking handle of Jameson every day.
Híjole.
Like by myself. Just like I wouldn't even like, hey guys, you guys want a couple bumps? It was like, nah, I'd be killing an 8-ball by myself.
That's a different type of.
And they think that's what caused the stomach issues, is because they're like, that's your diet, that's what you're doing, and I'm like, yeah, like this is how I've been living since I found out she was gonna die.
It's
you know
a
what I mean?
factor of several things.
I was like, fuck.
All of the above.
Probably.
Just
That's probably
losing-
what initially started the stomach problem for real. Though.
Oh yeah, if like people literally die from depression, dog. You could literally die from a broken heart.
I was cool like after what it was because like I tell people like people won't understand this like being her caretaker. I was prepared for her death. It was harder taking care of her when she was sick than fucking when she died. Taking care of someone when they're sick is fucking hard as shit.
I was there for my mom at the same time, brother.
This shit was hard as shit. That's the big part of it because you got to see them go from the person they were to the person they are, and that's the crazy part.
Did she have cancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
You know what I
and
mean? Because
then-
they're like this. They're not. It's not that they're not beautiful when they go.
Yeah.
It's just you see them like different. Like you see that glow. The glow of them is gone.
Yeah,
when,
it's called regressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard time, bro. I had me, my ex-wife, our kids, my brand new daughter, my baby daughter. I had my sister and her kids. We were all sleeping on my mom's front room floor just to be there for my mom because she wanted to do in-home hospice.
Yeah, yeah.
She was
My
like,
mom was the same shit. I don't want to die in there.
I'm not going. And then
That's just. I think that's like a native Latin thing. You know what I mean? Because most people would want to take that care. My mom was the same way. She was like, I'm not gonna go.
Hey, on some real shit, I ain't gonna put my parents, even my pops. You know what I mean? When he gets up there, I'm not gonna put him in no fucking home. Our gente, we watch our people to the end, brother. I held my mom until the end. You know what I mean? Like, but at that time, when she was like, "Hey, you have like 24 hours left," they told us you got like 24 hours.
Yeah, because they come in. They come in.
My mom was like, "I want to go to the hospice place," and thankfully, my sister, from my brother, his wife, she was there and she worked at the hospice, and she's I don't know if I could call you a curandera. I'm sorry if I mislabeled you, but she's definitely a healer, spiritual woman.
Right.
But I was thankful that she was there, and she was able to like watch over us and watch over my mom, and like, shoot, I was sleeping on the floor at the fucking hospice, bro. Like a jail floor, dog. Like that was straight cold ass tile, like with nothing but our clothes on. Like, brother, we had to be there for my mom, dog. And like, what I'm trying to get at is when it comes to losing such a big thing like that, our parent, you gotta take care of your gut health, brother. And that you took a hard toll because, shoot, just
I partied. That was my shit. I partied as a way to cope. Like, because a lot of people are like, oh, you didn't cry when your mom passed away. You didn't do all that shit. I was like, I did all that shit, like in cocaine and fucking bottles of whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Hey, pain comes in different forms.
I was like, I'm cool. Because now, like, I could talk about situations. And people are like, you're so nonchalant about it. Like, isn't it like a touchy subject? And I'm like, nah, it's cool. Like, one of my favorite things to do, check this out. This is fucked up. Like, I do this all the time. I'll be talking to someone, and I'll be like, say it's Chubbs over here. You know what I mean? Like, yo, start dropping your mama jokes. Your mama, no. And then this nigga try to get back at me like, oh yeah, your mama's was like, down, fool. You're gonna talk about dead moms like that?
Yeah, hell no.
That's what you're gonna do, dog. Like, that's how you gonna get at me, bro. Like, bro. And then people get so like salty. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know your mom was dead. Like, and then you make them look like an ass. Like, nah, I'm just playing with y'all. I'm just fucking with you. It's cool. I'm not even stressing on it, but it is fun to do sometimes. You know, make a dark situation a little funny. I don't give a fuck. I got a dark sense of humor. I'll do that shit.
Yeah,
like,
comedy has no limits.
So I'll straight do that shit.
One of the best forms of jokes are self-deprecating jokes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about my shit before anybody talks about me.
The homie was all like, you can't talk your mama jokes, bro, because like he's like, even now after I know you're joking, he goes, I should know better. That's fucked up. And I'm just it's cool, full stop.
It's cool, but you're still gonna get slid off. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can laugh, but we still gotta chunk them up, right now.
Motherfucker.
No more. It's funny now.
Right. Cash me in the alley.
I can joke about it.
Yeah,
I'll joke about my mom.
I'll
fuck you up and joke about my mom. Dog.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
Straight up.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck, though.
Yeah, but kombucha, brother. Please start supplementing with kombucha, or they even have pills that have like lactobacillus in it. And bro, it knocked me out of my depression. I couldn't do shit, dog. And I was doing security at that time, and all my my sergeant was saying it. He was like, "Would you rather fucking puto?" He was like, "Would you rather
fucking puto. FTP, huh? FTP?
Straight up, though, because when I lost my mom, I took off like 3 weeks.
Right.
Just because I didn't trust myself with the firearm. And I was like, well, what do you want me to do, bro? You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm supposed to be like the most level-headed person here. And
you with the name Rage, level-headed?
Orale, you know what I'm saying? So, but when yeah. I was young. So I took off my time, and then I just remembered that fucking punk. He was like, would you rather be at home crying about it, or would you rather be at work making money about it? And I was like, I'm going to leave, bro, because I don't trust me with the firearm. I'm going to end up smoking. Like, bro, you lose your mom and tell me you're okay.
Nah, that shit, like you said, it's different. A pain. It's a pain.
I was a mama's boy for sure, though.
I was
the youngest, so.
No, but the thing is, with my mom, though, was like, so my mom lost her, not like lost her first son. This is my older brother, but like my mom and my dad were savages, bro.
Yeah.
My mom lost custody of my older brother to my grandma because my dad stabbed my mom when she was pregnant with me, and then that bitch stabbed fucking my mom. And yeah, I call my mom a bitch. Yeah, but listen. I call my mom a bitch though, only because like
You can.
I can, and bro, she'll tell anybody like when we were going through life together and shit, she didn't have her first kid, right?
Yeah.
So like normally when you have children, whether it's your first kid or your second or third kid, you learn from the previous mistakes of the last child. Like I could have done better parenting here.
Yeah.
You know, like I fucked up with my first kid doing this. I didn't show them enough love, so let me show the second kid all the love I can, or whatever the situation is. You know, fucking my mom didn't get that experience with her first kid, so she was learning still with me, her second kid. And so she would tell people like, he's not my son, he's my best friend. So like, bro, like my mom, it's true. Like,
Oof, that one hurt. That one hurt.
she, but but it's true because like she didn't treat me like a kid would, bro. Like my mom was like, she was a bad mom, but she was a good person. You could be I don't know if that I'm saying makes sense to you.
Let me clear it up because I had a mom who was that too. You know what I mean? My mom was a severe alcoholic. All we could do to say to our parents, and I hope my kids say about me, hey, they did their best.
Exactly. Like
That's it.
my mom did her best, but like I said, like nowadays, like even if I talked to my girlfriend about how I was raised, and she's like, "Yo, you were raised in a like hostile, toxic environment. Like that's not normal." And I told her, I was like, "The way I grew up, though, that was normal. Like that's what I seen on a daily basis. It wasn't like you seen people shooting up, getting high all the time. You know, that's normal to me because I seen it since day one. It wasn't something that I grew up and seen or became accustomed to. Like, nah, like since day one, I was seeing people shoot up. I was seeing people cook up foilies and shit like that. You know what I mean? Which is fucking bad. And like, you can't say nowadays, like if I were to bring my case to CPS or some shit, they'd be like, "Yo, dude, you should have been fucking taken away from your mom a long time ago."
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was like 8 years old, 9 years old on God, and I could show you how to make a fucking pancake. You know what I mean? And that's like slang term for making like foily cocaine, smoking and shit like that. Like, I was able to show you how to make that shit because my mom showed me. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not shit that your parent teaches you. That's shit that you learn from your friend. You know what I mean? And my mom, like you said, she did her best, but she wasn't my mom. She was my best friend. Like, we went through the shit together.
So what the benefit of us growing up like that? Because we didn't have that type of different, you know what I mean? I'm from Denver. We didn't have that type of fucking different childhood.
Yeah.
There's my fridge. All I can say is, do your kids see that shit now?
No, hell no.
Exactly.
Fuck.
So look,
My kids see me smoke weed, and I get a lot of shit from that from a lot of people nowadays, bro. But I don't give a fuck. Like, I feel like weed is just it's a universal
no, it's a medicine.
thing.
Stop. This is from our mom. This is from Mother Earth right here. You know what I mean? This is from Mama right here. So
my grandma smoked weed.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So our parents, they witnessed probably worse what we witnessed.
Yeah, probably.
You know
and
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
you learn and you live and you get better. You know what I mean?
We're getting better, but also your kids ain't seeing nobody lighting up, smoking fucking foilies or making pancakes and shit like that.
Yeah.
But what you're doing, brother, is now you're killing those generational curses that afflicted our fucking family lines from however long ago.
Yeah.
They see what they see now, but watch, these kids are gonna be better, brother.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
These kids,
I'll
they'll be
fuck
better.
my kids up, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's a responsible daddy right there.
on some real shit. Like, I already told my lady, like, if my kids want to grow up and they want to be gangsters, bro, like, you're gonna literally go toe to toe with me before that happens. Like, we're gonna box out. I'll knock you the fuck out just to show you what you're getting into before you get into it, bro.
Nah,
like,
my son.
I'm a literal learner, bro. Like, it's not a good parenting skill, but I'll beat the fuck out of you so you know what you're about to get into. Like, you want to live that gangster life? Look at this is what it comes with, homie.
Yeah,
You're gonna get fucked up, bro.
Nah, we ain't doing none of that. My kid is a nerd ball.
Yeah,
and I
that's what I'm
love
saying.
dog.
My kid's gonna be different. He's not gonna grow up like we did.
love it.
We grew up in a different generation.
I'm a nerd in my own ways, but I'm also
We are.
fucking very gang related. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to.
It's just because the environment you grow up in, you know, eventually.
And I'm not trying to be like, oh, you know, like we don't need to speak on that shit because that's just who we are now. But our kids ain't like that, and that's our way of changing the times, brother. Like, back in our day, it was like one of the trends to be a part of a gang, straight up. Like, hey, like, it wasn't a trend necessarily, but it was definitely like, hey,
Nah, it was a trend.
This is how we identify, though.
This was a trend though, because you got to think it was the thing to do.
No,
like
straight up.
if you weren't a jock in school, no matter where you were, like, because like I said, I'm from Denver, bro.
Yeah.
But I grew up in a small fucking town up north, bro. and it was a little Farmville, bro. It's nothing but farm out there. It's different now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of city in it, but before it was just Farmville and shit. So like literally, whether I know that like just seeing it, like if you weren't a jock or you were into something in school, like the trend was to be a gangster. You wanted to be a gangster because that's what you've seen on the streets. Like you've seen it everywhere with the movies. You know what I mean? We grew up Goodfellas.
As long as I remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Exactly. Blood in, Blood out, bro. Bro, that movie, at like 3 years old, I should not have been watching that movie. But I was like, yeah, about those logos forever, bro. I was
Always,
down.
baby.
For real.
Always. I grew up on the old like Italian mobster casino.
Get the fuck out of here.
I did more like,
Goodfellas.
I liked the original ones, yes, but like
Tale.
I did the 90s era, bro, because like I just like representing the 90s. It's because that's where I was born, you know?
Yeah.
I'm an original 90s baby.
Yeah.
So like
How
this
old are you?
shit, 32. I was
32?
born April 4th, 1990.
1990?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're older
An
than me.
original 90s, bro. I'm not 91 or 2. I'm an original
What's up,
90s.
fool? I'm a 91, eh?
Shit.
94.
You're still
I don't
94.
I don't like the tone of what you
It's
said.
just- I had to
baby.
say it. I'm a 90s baby. I'm OG. I'm an
91,
original.
fool.
I'm an original
He's the
90s.
first 90s.
I'm the
baby.
first.
Let me get some shout outs here real fast. Shout out to Brother Merce. What's
What
up,
up?
yo? Yeah, sorry we didn't get you fast enough. He's probably already tuned out. Say, yeah. If anybody's watching, we got a few more viewers. Drop a comment. Let us know you're watching, and if you want to talk
Like you
about
smoked
anything,
out, bro.
you want to hear us talk about anything, just let us know. You okay over there?
Hell yeah, that fucking blaze as hell.
Oh,
Yeah.
still smoking. I
So
got
what's
2
up,
more rolled up.
Chubby's?
Yeah.
Chubby's been on the low key vibes lately. I like that.
Yeah, you know.
He was hyping a minute ago, bro. What happened?
Nah,
Did I smoke you out
all
again?
that weed, bro.
He's evaluating life over here.
Yo, you already know. Hey,
You might
when
need
the
to come
shit-
check your man over here.
when
He's Cade.
when it starts to get deep, you know, I just listen and think. So I'm like, you know,
He be answering in his head. He's just like,
I'm like, yo, what would I say right now? But I ain't about to interrupt him. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Nah, man. Closed mouths don't get fed. Speak
Hey,
up, homie.
yeah,
I
nah,
swear to God, we don't turn off the 90s. Hey, you be watching movies? You a big movie
Bro,
head?
I'm a big ass movie fanatic on mamas.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like some of the best movies came out between 96 and 98.
So
Goodfellas. Like, look at all
no,
the-
yeah,
Bro,
but
like that type of like that era. I don't know what it is, but like I'm blanking right now. But some of the best movies that I've ever seen, I'm like, oh, so this came out in '96 too. Like I don't know, it's weird. What do you think? No, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not like trying to be.
no.
correct, but, like, also,
I
like,
know.
What do you
I
think?
I watch a lot of fucking movies though, and then when you talk about, cause like a general question you get, whether you're meeting another homeboy or like it's a female that you're talking to or anything, bro, the most like question they'll be like, what kind of movies you into? You
I
know
hate
what I
that
mean?
question.
Because it's like, yo, I like
Scary
all
movie.
movies. Nah, but you're like, bro, I like all movies, but then they're like, what's your favorite movie?
Oh,
Like,
don't ask me that.
they'll be like, what's your favorite movie? Like, my favorite movie and what? And they'll be like, what do you mean? And be like, well, like, my
What
favorite,
genre?
yeah, like, what's my favorite movie in scary? Or what's my favorite fucking
Ugh.
comedy? Like, cause I'll break that shit down, bro.
The
Like, cause
old-
I watch movies
Those
all
are
the time.
Talking days.
Like, oh, break it.
I don't fucking care what your favorite movie is. Just come over and watch a movie. You know, what's your favorite? I don't care. What's your favorite color? I don't give a fuck what your favorite color is. I don't care how you slept. Just come over and kick it and let me talk to you. I don't want to text and waste my fucking time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I hate texting myself.
Texting is annoying as fuck.
Fuck
bro.
yeah, don't text me,
Come
bro.
over and watch a movie.
Call me, homie.
Don't
fucking-
call me either.
Nah,
I'm not a guy on the.
Like, I'll talk to you for a minute and be like, yeah, what's up? But like,
Bro, I hate talking on the phone.
I hate texting, bro. Especially like when motherfuckers be trying to make a conversation. I'm like, yo, you're making a 5-minute conversation that could be said over voice.
Bro.
A 30-minute conversation on text. Like, nigga, shut up.
Send me an email.
wait.
Write this out in your head and send me a fucking email.
Nah, he was all read it back first before you send it, so you know you're not wasting my time.
Yeah, brother.
Read it back to
I'll
yourself and
hit
be
your
like, would
JPEG.
Rage read this shit?
I'll hit your JPay after, brother. I don't want to. I don't want to listen to your texts. I don't want to listen to your. I don't want to hear you on the phone. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what that is.
But I don't know.
I'm
So
old.
I mean, 90s was a movie for fucking. Just 90s in general was a movie forever, bro. Like Terminator 2 will always be like one of the best 90 movies ever made.
Really?
Terminator 2
is a hard ass movie.
And that shit was top notch, like everything. That shit, I was a kid, bro, and I was like, oh my god, the robots are gonna come. Like,
They don't. I think Tesla is like Skynet,
they could be
bro. All the AI stuff that's going on now and how they
sending
cars,
the Tesla to fucking the moon or
yeah,
whatever.
They drive themselves now, bro. I rented a Tesla for like a few weeks, and when it would rain, it would just be like, you know what I mean? Like,
you guys in that fucking song,
bro, the wipers would turn on by themselves, and like you have to press the screen to do the, bro.
Here's my question.
Weird,
I gotta
bro.
ask you a question though now because
All right.
like we're talking about shit
Okay.
like this, the moon and shit. I gotta know. Are you one of those homeboys? Because I know a lot of homeboys, and I'm not trying to hate on the northern gente and shit.
I'm different.
But
I'm different.
So I'm
dude.
different, nigga.
I am the homeboy.
A lot of old school veteranos that are northerners
What?
like to think the earth is flat and we've never been to the
What?
moon and
Oh, bro,
shit,
don't hit me
That's
with that.
awesome
Who the
shit,
fuck?
bro.
Don't hit me with the
That
flat
shit,
earth
bro.
theory, bro.
I'm God. I'm like, fuck, please don't be a flat earther, bro. Please.
What if I was, Nuts?
I don't know if I can talk to you right now. I
Fucking
gotta
bang
leave
it
this.
out. We got a backyard.
I gotta bounce, bro.
I got a
I gotta go.
balcony.
I gotta go, homie.
No, I'm not a flat earther, brother. I don't know.
I still gotta.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Still gotta
I'm
drive
not.
over the edge real quick.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
you were talking
say-
about the moon though, so I had to ask, like, because if you're talking about the moon, that means you believe we've been to the moon.
I don't know. I watched a few
I
different.
see that
theory-
motherfucker though every night.
I see it. Yeah. I don't know if we've ever been there. I don't know. It's kind of spooky, but I also believe in a different theory. I believe in the hollow moon theory.
The fuck is that?
There's a fucking
so-
fucking spaceship satellite.
It's like space
base.
Yeah, like on one. Yeah, there's a space base, but for like
On the dark side of the moon?
Yeah, for like an extra. Bro, I'm not like fully subscribing to this, but it's like
He's
it's
like,
like
I'm not
private
fully
sector.
It's like a
It's for
sexy
the private sector.
It's a sexy idea where you're like there to be tight because like the theory is that some astronauts went up there and they were visited by these extraterrestrial beings that were on the moon and they got killed, and that's why they've never been back, because on the other side of the moon, the dark side, that's where like that other civilization is, and there were some straight Goonies, like them savages out there. They'll fucking cut your head off like Vlad Tepes.
I don't know about all that. That one's pushing it still though. Like I want to believe there's other shit out there, but I don't know about that.
No, well,
Like I
that's-
believe honestly there is other life forms out there, but I don't believe there's motherfucking on the moon now, bro.
No,
Nah,
they
not
found
like that.
skeletons on the moon. No, you don't believe that?
I don't know. Google it. Let me see it, Mister. I got 3 screens over here.
Don't make me pull your fucking.
But you got your middle screen. Why are you changing it?
Because I took up to the laptop. Hold on.
We gotta Google something.
talking. You
We
don't- you
make
don't
sure
believe in
that
that?
we gotta make sure.
You don't believe in the skeletons on the moon?
No,
Why not?
because it's too cold. Anything can't live up there, bro.
It's not cold on the moon.
How do you know?
It's like I don't know.
Exactly.
Does that
You
mean?
don't know. That's the thing, eh?
It says on Urban Legends Wiki that
Urban legends, bro.
it's an
Urban legends. I don't
obvious
believe it.
hoax. The source cited for the most common variant of
See,
the story is
but this is all perspective because you know some motherfuckers they in Google can just change anything you want nowadays too. Like anything you look up, they can like
There's
technically.
skeletons on the moon, bro. There's a whole civilization up there, brother. There's pyramids up there.
Pyramids.
Where do you think our gente came from? I was kidding. Where do you think we learned how to build pyramids, huh? You know one thing. All right, so let's get back to the aliens too. You know what I don't like? How people are like, you know what I mean? Our older gentes, the older generations, they created the pyramids, and they're like, nope, that's aliens.
The
They're
older,
robbing us.
The older generation believe.
Yeah.
You're
Well-
saying they believe in aliens?
No, sorry. Let me make that sense.
I believe in aliens.
So
I believe in aliens.
When-
We'll just
when-
keep saying I believe.
when all
I
these, like,
believe.
all the geologists out there and shit, like say when they go to like Chichen Itza or Egypt, and they're looking at these pyramids, and they're like, these are so precisely like fit together, and they're like, yo, this has to be coming from a higher intelligence. So they credit aliens, but I feel like they never credit our people. It's like, well, so we were just savages that lived in the forests, and aliens made these. Like, what about our fucking people?
You see that picture that they took of a tribe they found that's never made like human contact with anybody else, and it was just an airplane going off. These motherfuckers are throwing fucking spears on the island and shit.
Yeah, speak up a little more.
I said, I was like, God damn it. I said that You don't think so though? Because like when you go to fucking other islands with people that are in tribes that don't fucking make contact with us, you know what I mean? They had a picture of like an airplane going over a civilization that's never seen an airplane, and they were throwing fucking spears and shit at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could just be a bunch of savages in a fucking forest or down here.
Bro, our people are hella more intelligent than that. Or else we'd be dying from eating plants still.
It's called
we don't know what the fuck the
evolution. You start learning, bro. You learn.
I feel like our people were like hella smarter back then, and then the colonizers came in and just killed off all of our people, and now we're just back to being what up, eh? You know what I mean? Like, not saying that we're not smart now, but we're definitely not what our older generations were. And to get back to what we were talking about with the moon, homie just said they shot a missile at the moon and they say it rang like a bell. I've heard that before.
I ain't never
like
heard
the
that
Taco
shit.
Bell. Yeah, no, you don't. I subscribe to the hollow moon theory sometimes when I'm like really like. That's probably
I'm
real.
definitely gonna have to cut out in a bit.
Okay.
For sure. Like 15 maybe.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
What do you
It's
gotta do? All right, you gotta cut out. But yeah, the hollow moon theory is definitely something that I subscribe to. Flat Earth theory? No.
No.
Not at all. Because I've been on a plane.
Yeah.
I've
True.
been on a plane, bro. You can see the fucking curvature of the world. I've never been like way up there, but
Yeah, we did. We was way up there.
well, not to
above
the
cloud.
not what is the way up past the atmosphere, but like you could see the curvature of the Earth if you're looking at the ocean.
The horizon.
Yeah, the horizon. Like you can see curves over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't got all the answers over here. Why you asking me?
Skeletons on the moon.
Hey,
bro.
you was talking about the moon, so I was like, I gotta see this nigga. I gotta know what this fool thinks now, real quick. Hold on, is he one of them Indians? Because I know a lot of old school Indians that are like, yo,
Do they really believe?
bro,
That's big homie stuff, and they're
bro.
My big homie believed in flat Earth theory. He would not be my big homie anymore.
Bro. That shit's so common, like with a lot of older homeboys, like for real. Like I'd be arguing with them motherfuckers.
That's unfortunate. I'd be upset.
Like not even just like personal homeboys, just people you run into. Like I'm like, yo, where's your thought process at? Like, didn't you take classes when you were going to school, middle school? Didn't they teach you this about this shit?
Yeah, because then they compare the theory of gravity. Like, well, can you prove it? I don't fucking know. I'm just a homeboy from Denver. I can't prove the shit. I'm not a scientist. Well, then it has to be magnets. It's magnets then, brother. I don't know. I just believe in gravity because a scientist told me. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. He
I'm
just
not
followed it. He was like, yeah, that's what it is.
Gravity is what it is, brother. I don't know, and I'm not believing in magnets.
What goes up comes down.
Do you believe we came from monkeys?
No.
Well, from a descendant.
Yeah.
Sorry,
probably.
from an ancestor of a monkey.
Maybe. Probably. I wouldn't doubt
I want to hear what you say, fool.
Yeah, what do you
think,
We
man?
got 15
We got-
minutes. You
Yeah,
better spill
you're
the
the one who's leaving. So what you
Right.
think,
So,
homie?
I don't know. You know, nowadays, obviously, it's not too like. Well, no, there's a bunch of shit like genetically modified shit, bro. Like we eat a lot of genetically modified shit, so it'd be foolish to think that it wasn't possible at an earlier time because like this shit, like I don't know. Mother Nature resets itself all the time. You know what I mean? Like in other religions, like when the world comes to chaos and like it burns the fuck down, it'll rebuild and fucking, you know, new civilizations will arise type shit.
Fungi.
Funguses. Funguses.
That's the.
We're back
that's-
to
they're like
back to it.
It's like the garbage disposal of the world.
Yeah.
Straight up. You know that? There's more fungus,
Than anything.
fungi in the soil than there are roots from trees.
Yeah.
Like the fungus in the world is what like eats all the old plants and the old like carcasses out there, but it's literally what the trees use to communicate with each other. You know, trees feed straight up. Yes. You know, trees use fungus to feed other trees.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Or to like feed their
I
children.
was reading
to
about
eat
that shit.
trees.
Yeah.
He's out here eat these psilocybin.
So, eat this. It's a hamburger.
It's a hamburger.
Eat it, Peter. It's a hamburger.
We're going back to it, huh?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah, fungus.
made a whole fucking circle.
Fucking fungus.
Ah, I've been on this fungus trip. I just watched this like documentary. It's called Fantastic Fungi.
It's just
Fungi.
because you've been fucking watching goddamn The Last of Us again since the game.
And bro, I'm like so excited about The Last of Us because
That shit's dope as fuck though.
I just want to be a killer.
I just want to be a killer.
Like, I can't wait. I don't want to go to work. And I work from home. I don't want to get up every day. I want to just get up with the strap and be like, who do I got to kill to eat today? Not to eat the person, but to like
eat the person.
The hills have
ass
eyes.
first. I'm just kidding. Nah, but like, who do like on some? You probably guys will be all bunked up and shit. Got like bunk beds and taking care of each other. I'm gonna be out on the road, brother, just living life to the fullest.
You're not, fool. You got kids. You can't do that.
I'll eat my kids. I'm just kidding. Nah, that's one of the big halters in that whole scheme.
Oh, damn.
Like,
If it goes down, I'm eating these motherfuckers. I gotta live, so.
I'm all look a little delicious over there, big dog. Let's get this hot sauce. Nah, I probably.
Not my cousins, boy. So.
Yeah, whatever, dog. Say, I almost said damn bomb, but
Fuck 'em.
yeah, no.
Say
The Last of Us is that's a beautiful show. The game is hard, bro. The second one got me through a hard fucking time in my life. When
The
I
second game was just vicious.
Yeah, but it kept like video games. To go back to what we were talking recently, video games. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And ladies, if you're watching.
Fuck them.
Whoa, don't do that.
Fuck them.
When it comes to this, and I'm not necessarily like a heavy gamer. I love playing games, but it's also like a very big distraction of mine. So like I need to get out of my head for a little bit, But let your man play video games because out here these streets are just as vicious.
For real though.
You know what I mean? Like at least we ain't out here in these streets fucking around. Playing with these tools out here, getting smoked and hurting anybody. Like we're at home taking care of our women, taking care of our kids, taking care of our fucking jobs.
Yeah, a lot of people be hating, bro.
Games, bro.
People talk shit because they're like, "Yo, how old are you when you're playing video games?" I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
It doesn't matter, bro. Am
Right.
I out here doing it? Like I might play.
Like who? First off, who put an age limit on how old you got to be to play video
This
games?
just says
Because-
18 plus.
I just play games.
I
I just play games to make money. Really, shit. There's some shit you can make money just playing games.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's what. Hey, bro,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
really
trying to
play
do right
games.
now, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm out there doing. I'm like, I'm trying to stream right now. I'm like, fuck it, there ain't shit else to do. You know what I mean? And like, my girl don't trip that I play games, which is tight because
What does she
I
do?
got like a.
Does she sit there and watch you?
Nah, she just fucking will pull out her laptop or she'll fucking watch TV on her phone. She don't
And
give
just
a
post
fuck.
right there
Yeah,
with
she'll
you?
just post up right
Hey,
there.
that's a powerful woman right
But
there,
she
bro.
don't give a fuck. Like she's like she knows too. Though, like I told her, I was like, this shit, like you said, like if I ain't playing video games, bitch, like I'm gonna be bored. I'm sorry, like, and I'm, that's just how I am. Like, I'm just that kind of person. Like, I need to stay like active. Like, and like she likes to chill at home, which is cool. Like, I like to chill at home too.
Yeah.
But like, I got to be doing something that I like. You know what I mean? Not just something you want to do. Like, so if, like you said, all the bills and all the shit is paid, why can't I play video games?
Yeah,
Because
no,
if not, like,
seem
I'm gonna
fair.
be out in the streets. I'm gonna be gang banging. I'm gonna be in the streets. Like you said, someone's trying to smoke me. I'm trying to smoke them. Or like, then my bitch got to worry that I'm trying to fuck with some other bitch at the bar. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going out for a guy's night. Like, why you got to go out for a guy's night? First off, like, you could just sit at home. It's like, yeah, I'd rather be at home because when you go to the bar, most of the times 75% of the time you're gonna end up trying to fight somebody.
Yeah, and that's, bro.
And then for me, the other 25% of the time, like, I don't give a fuck whether I'm locked down or not. When I'm drunk, I act a fool. I'm gonna be trying to like fuck other bitches, flirt with other bitches. My bitch is right there, and I'm getting in trouble because she's gonna end up whooping my ass because I'm
don't
dumb.
got no
because it's just-
self-control
bro.
unless when it comes to video games.
It's like, fuck it, yeah, I'm going home, bro. I'm just gonna go play video games. Fuck y'all bitches.
Video
There's
games.
no,
yeah, baby.
there's no trouble there. There ain't nothing to risk at that point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I don't got.
Nothing to whisk. Whisks.
Fuck it.
I
Keeps you out of trouble, bro.
I like to play video
I never
games.
did though growing up. Let me say that though. Like when I was growing up, I wasn't a gamer though.
No?
I was literally in the streets all the time, bro.
Okay.
All the homies would be like, "I got the new PlayStation." I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Like I just got out of jail," or like, "I've been on ankle monitor."
Yeah.
Fucking
makes sense, then.
the dumb shit. Like and
Enjoy your peace now. Like these times that we're living right now,
yeah,
they are. Oh, these. I miss the good days, the good times. No, this right now is the good days.
yeah. Because
These
I
are the
ain't gotta
good
worry about
times.
all that bullshit no more.
Yeah, we fought for our peace, brother, and appreciate it. And if your woman appreciates it and is able to just kick it with you and just not trip,
Hey,
bro,
but it's not like
hey.
I could ignore my bitch for
No, I
video
know,
games.
no, I
You know what I
know.
mean? Just
I
like
know.
I'll be like, "Yo, I'm gonna play games for like these next 2 days," and then it's just like it's me and you, whatever.
Yeah, you know what I mean? As long as you know how to allocate that
But
time respectfully.
don't fucking talk to me, bitch, while I'm gaming for those 2 days. She's like,
She's watching right now. He's just dropping that B bomb. You're gonna go back to
nah, she knows. She knows, bro. Like, I'm old school like that. Like, I like, bro, like, cause like that's how it was when I was growing up, bro. Like, you didn't use bitch as in a bad term, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, yo, that's my bitch, homie. Like, you better back the fuck up. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
I be saying that.
Yeah,
Hey, that's my
right.
that's my broad,
Get
bro.
on the microphone, please. To hit this fool.
No, let me say real quick. He only says it in one way. Don't you dare.
That's my,
Well, that's what I'm
that's
saying
my-
though. That's what I'm saying though. Like, he doesn't say it like disrespectful. You know what I mean? And that's not how I mean it when I talk about my bitch. That's my bitch, homie. That's like,
Okay.
You're a sexy bitch.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't ever be like, bitch.
yeah. They're not like, hey, bitch, do this. Not like that. That's my bitch. That's my
Okay.
rider. You know what I mean? That's my
Well-
bitch. You know, that's what I mean by it. And she knows that though. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
Yeah.
she's my bitch. You know what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
give you
what
my
I
perspective though, because I was a dick when I was married.
I was a dick.
I was a dickhead when I was married, brother, and I learned now.
She knows if I'm like trying to insult her, I'll be like, yo, this bitch is a cunt or some shit. Or like, you know, like,
Yeah.
so she knows, like,
Yeah.
if I'm calling her a bitch, it's not nothing serious. I'm not being disrespectful. That's just how
Yeah,
I
she
was.
said I talk shit to him and everyone he plays with.
See, she knows.
Oh, yeah, she be like,
Solid,
fuck
bro.
this fool.
Yeah, she be
Well,
talking
when
shit.
when I was in a relationship, to be transparent straight up, when I said bitch, it was a derogatory term.
Nah.
It wasn't like, this is my bitch. I'm like, whatever, bitch. Like, I was young. You know what I mean? Like, I was.
The only time bitch was derogatory is when I was
God.
meaning it to like you know, not like necessarily a homeboy,
Yeah.
but like, you know,
Oh, no,
a dude.
don't
You know
call
what I
me
mean?
homeboy, so.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I was talking to some dude, I'd be like, yo, what's up, bitch? You know, it was on and shit.
What's
Like,
up,
yo, what's
bitch?
bitch? What's up, nigga?
Yeah, nah.
But
Let me talk
With
to
my
you since you're saying
female.
it. Since you're saying it, because we have viewers on here who don't say the N bomb. Why do you say it? I say it too, and it's hard for me not to, just because it's a habit.
so
But
what?
a lot of reasons,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying, nigga. You know,
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of Chicanos where we grew up
Don't
they
like
s-
it.
No,
Yeah,
well,
a
a lot of them say it.
No, a lot of
But
my
I do.
homies don't like it. A lot of my homies give me shit for it.
Okay.
They're like, why you do that, bro? Like, that's fucked up, blah, blah, blah. And like, there's a few different things, bro. Like, first, like I said, I was born on the east side of Denver. You know what I mean? I was born in Denver University. I think that's what it was before it like
It's
went
called
way-
Denver General.
General, whatever.
Shit, that's where I was born,
Whatever.
boy.
That's
All
where that
right,
Denver
whatever. You know
General
what I'm
was
talking about?
born.
Denver General before it transferred over to fucking over there off the highway or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was born out there. I lived out there for like 2 years, and then fucking when I had came back, came back as in like I still had homies out here that I had kept in touch with and shit. So I'd always reach out to the homies, and where I was at, I lived off of Emerson out there. So I knew a lot of black people and families in general. You know what I mean? So I did grow up with black people. So I was like, yeah, no, you know, that's how we talk to each other. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? So then, like, even when I went back to like where I lived in Lafayette, out in Boulder County and shit, like everyone's like, oh, you use that word a lot, and I'm like, yeah, because I got a lot of black homies. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it became a
They're-
part of
they-
the vernacular.
it just naturally because I was always on the east side with the homies.
I don't really say it that much. All my homies call me that shit though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In North Denver, growing up, a lot of people said it, and it just happened to be a part of my vocabulary after that.
I say
And
it though
now-
because of that. Like that's
Yeah,
just how it was. It
it's just how it
became
was.
naturally vernacular, like you
I just
said.
be like, "Fo."
And it wasn't, it wasn't like we were saying it, and then like when black folks would come around, we'd be like, "Don't
Shit,
say
I
it.
got black
Don't say
family.
it no more." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not cool anymore. Nah. Well, I would say it just in front of
Hey.
them, like the homies, and they were cool. But like now, as a man, I try my hardest not to say that shit,
Yeah.
just because it's not like. I'm not
But
black.
but
I don't know
but
what
let me
I'm
let me
saying
let me say
anymore.
this though. Let me say this because you're down with your gente and shit though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, a lot
they
of-
had
a lot
them.
of-
They had the whole Mexican Afro movement. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Back in the day, those were our brothers at one point in time. You know what I mean? So if we're brothers and brothers that like black people say, but oh we're brothers, we could say that. All right, well we were brothers at one point in time.
Let me
You know
fuck
what I mean?
up.
We fucked with y'all.
So let me fuck you up.
We
though.
was heavy with y'all, and then
before you
and-
fuck it up, I got a dip.
Stay here for 1 second. Say.
All right.
No, before you leave, just stay for a little bit longer. So what I was gonna say is, do you identify as a Mexicano or Chicano?
a Chicano, like proud ass Chicano,
Yeah,
bro.
straight up. What do you identify as?
I'm
brother?
Chicano.
Yeah, I got Chicano tattooed on my chest, straight up,
Like,
because of that. But back in the day, Chicano was used as a derogatory term.
Yeah, we talked
for
about
our
that.
gente, straight
Yeah,
up.
for Chicos and stuff like that.
Well, for Chicos, and also there is a word, and I don't know where it derives from, but it's also chicanery.
Chicanery.
I think chicanery is like a county that was down by Texas or some shit like that.
I gotta take my chicanery up out of here.
So chicanery, and my pops used to tell me that he didn't like that word back in the day because they would equate it to chicanery, and what chicanery means is the use of trickery to achieve a political, financial, and legal purpose. So it's almost like being a trickster.
If you're a Chicano,
yeah, it's just like, yo, don't call me Chicano because they were thinking it like derived from.
But I'm proud as fuck to be Chicano, because I know a lot of people that do say it's a derogatory word still too.
Oh fuck that! Yeah. I'm a Chicano through and through. I got to blast it on my chest.
For real,
big C and a big O.
Bro, like I get all pissed and shit. Take it easy, bro.
You about to bounce skis?
I'm about to bounce skis, yo. My bad.
All right, Dan.
Y'all have a good night on the rest of this.
I'm just gonna leave your mic on, bro.
Yeah, you want me?
All right. Yeah, you can hear me. You turned yours off?
Yep.
Cool. See, I don't know all those cool things like he does, so thankful that he's here today. All right, W.
Hey, it was good to meet you, brother.
Take it easy.
All right, Chubby.
Yeah, hit me up, bro.
That's next week. We have another podcast, so be here.
Or be here.
Be square. So, but yeah, Chicano for me is another way of identifying, because Chicano, it was a term of like, it was a derogatory term back in the day, before the 60s and like the 70s, the Chicano movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the Chicano activists like Cesar Chavez and Corky Gonzalez and a few others that I'm blanking on right now like a fucking idiot.
No, it's cool though. I
Even
get what you mean, but I get you what you're saying.
Huerta, you know what I mean? Like, they're the ones who brought it back and like almost coined the term as being a term of endearment.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's how we identify it now.
Take it easy,
All right,
bro.
man, brother. All right, broskies. Grab me another beer. No, I think so. But yeah, I got it up on my chest for, even though I'm not even from like the real Mexica tribe where Chicano comes from, you know that?
Yeah.
That's where it comes from, is the Mexica, like when the Spanish first came and the conquistadors came, they went to Mexico, to Tenochtitlan.
Yeah.
And they were like, what are y'all speaking? You know what I mean? Like, but in Spanish, what are y'all speaking? And they were like responding with Mexica. That's what they were called. Mexicano.
Yeah.
And that's where the word Chicano comes from. It's just a derivative of Mexicano, because it wasn't Mexicano. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
That's just how it was pronounced in the Nahua. Nahua is the real language where Mexica comes from, but Mexicano. Chicano is like the real way to spell Chicano is Xicano.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's the ch, but Chicano.
Fucking
Mexicano.
English language.
Yeah, straight up. Well, yeah, English, that's still not our native tongue, nor is Spanish.
That's English language is what it is.
Yeah, and Mexicano. So when I wear my shit, I represent my Mexicano tribe, or Mexicano, like, identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I wear my shit. And I don't know, I'm proud of my ways, and I'm proud of everything that I teach my kid. I ain't teaching him about gangbanging and shit like that. He does learn from my actions and more than what I say.
Yeah.
But I'm always on his neck about like our culture, and that's why he identifies and grows his hair out and shit like that.
Right,
Like, it's
right.
dope. Do your kids? Aren't your kids' hairs long too?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. The twins, their fucking hair is hella long.
Yeah.
I tried to tell them too, just fucking around the other day. I was like, "You want me to cut your hair?" And then they're like, "Nope." I was like, "That's tight, cool. All right,
Yeah,
that's tight. At least I'm giving you the option." Like I was like, "Hey, you want to cut your hair and shit?" It's like, no, they like it. So
Yeah. His mom, they want to, or she wants to cut his hair, but I'm like, yo, it ain't up to us. Like he's an individual. If he wants his hair long, then like we gotta keep it. And he don't really be taking care of it as much. He's young, you know.
Yeah.
He don't be like combing it every day and braiding that shit every day.
I did. Fuck that shit. I started growing my hair out long for a while, and
How
then
long?
I cut it. So I guess I wasn't a kid actually. I wasn't a kid.
No.
Nah, I was like 20, I think, and I was like, yo, I need to change. I just look like your typical Mexican with the shaved head like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? And not like a bald head, but like it was just down to like a 1 or 2 all
Bro,
the
have
fucking
the
time.
or what is it called? The Slam my door. Damn, fool, slam my door, bro. Don't ever slam my door. It's like, but yeah, what is it called? The Cesso, or what is it called?
Which one?
The kind of cut that these new kids have.
The Edgar cut.
The Edgar cut. Do you have the Edgar cut?
Nah, I just never had that shit. I used to shave my head, like I said, it was like a 2.
You had
like
the bowl cut?
all the way down, just cut all the way down all the time to a 2.
You would just have the buzz fade. That's what that's. If you just a 2 all the way around,
Yep.
that'd be a buzz cut.
Yeah.
You didn't even fade it.
No,
Nah, fool.
I didn't give a fuck. I was just
How old were you? You were like a grown man still.
nah,
repping
from
that
like
shit.
13 to like 19, 18. Because I tried it when I was like 18 and I grew it so far. And then someone fucked up my hair. And so I
Yeah.
buzz cut it again. And then I started regrowing it when I was like 19, 20.
Yeah, I've been growing
I'm
my hair
32
out
for, like,
since I
now.
was like
So I've been growing it for like 12 years now.
since I was like 25.
Still got a ways to go, bro. Hey, on some real shit though, I need
like
to
6
order
years.
some fucking pizza, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna order you no pizza.
I'm about
if
to
you're-
order some pizza.
Pizza.
'Cause I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I don't listen.
End up getting COVID from eating pizza.
Right. It's gonna be fucked up. This is like this came with
So
a side of COVID with it,
let's-
right?
we could, if you want to order some, like we're gonna have to just order it online. We're not gonna place no fucking call.
No, I got that
If
shit.
you're on
Nah,
the
just
podcast,
right.
like, yeah, can I get a couple pepperoni?
We'll take a quick minute break and then let these fools listen to a song or some shit. That's what we'll do.
We could still do that. Hey, yeah, we could play a song of yours if you want, if you really want to do that.
No, not right
Whenever
now.
you're ready. But
When, like when we order some food or some shit.
So what do you appreciate most about The Last of Us? Because me and this fool, you know what I mean? I'm a homeboy, he's a homeboy. But also, it's like, I be doing my nerdy shit, and I played the video games of The Last of Us. That shit was dope. And now that the show's out, bro, it's like, they're keeping it hella, like, close to what the game is, too. They're keeping it close to the game. It's wild.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it though, for certain reasons, which I don't understand. But like these non-creative ass motherfuckers have the nerve to go on there and criticize someone else's work. Like,
Well,
like bro, I
valid,
get,
though.
but nah, some of them aren't valid, bro.
Some are, you know,
Like,
why I'm
all
gonna
right,
say
like,
that?
all right, watch. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, bro.
All right, go ahead.
So like that whole episode with the homeboy being gay. You know what I'm saying?
You were all bothered.
Everybody hated that fucking episode, you know what I mean? And they were like, yo, that never happened in the video game, blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, not like as detailed as it was in the episode. You got backstory that you didn't get in the video game, which was different, which is kind of cool. Nah, I'm not going to say I want to watch 2 guys fucking on camera or nothing like that, but the other part of the story, the rest of the episode was good. You know what I mean? Like, I got a backstory about someone I didn't know nothing about in the video game, and everyone was like, that dude wasn't gay. And I'm like, yeah, he was. Like, if you listen to the dialogue of the game, homeboy runs into that dude, and he's like, that's my partner.
Yeah,
Like,
you
and like I
gotta
told
show me
you,
that.
yeah, and like I told you though, I don't know where were like how you were raised or whatever, not like in a bad way or nothing, but like I was raised when you call someone your partner, like that's your life mate, whether it be male or female,
Okay.
whatever, you know what I mean? So the second I heard that, I knew homeboy was gay. So when they made the episode about him being gay, I was like, why are y'all hating though?
I didn't until you told me, because when he was like, that's my partner, I was like, oh, that's just the homie. Like, I thought it was like more of a militant.
Yeah, like I said though, some people
yeah.
have different terms the way they learn things. Because
well,
when
yeah.
I say partner, if you'll never hear me talk about like you as my homeboy. I'll never be like that's my partner.
Well, he wasn't in the game. He also wasn't giving off those vibes. You know what I mean? He wasn't like.
I mean, he was sad as fuck though. Like I said,
he did, but
you could tell that nigga was broken up about it.
I know, and I'm not knocking anybody if they do have those vibes or whatever I'm trying to get at. But he wasn't like. He didn't look like a gay individual. I know that's weird to say. And I'm sorry if it's like offended anybody, but like in the game, that fool was a savage. He was fucking blowing
Yeah, you wouldn't
motherfuckers up.
think that he
Yeah.
was gay.
So
No,
that's
man,
why
kinda
when
was.
he said it was my partner, I thought it was like when a cop calls somebody their partner, or like
Yeah.
a military, like hey, this is my partner right here. Like when I was a security guard.
See,
and we
but
would
that's why I
do-
said though, it just depends on how you
Yeah.
were raised with that
Okay.
word. Because the way I was worded,
Well,
like
yeah, well, you
I
were-
would never think that ever.
Yeah.
Even a cop, like I don't put that in my head normally. Like that
Well,
doesn't
yeah.
cross in my head. Like if someone says that this is my partner, I think that's their life mate is what the fuck it is.
I know he said he's gonna report the podcast if you have me watch you eat pizza after hearing your story. I know I'm calling the cops. I'm good with it, but what I was gonna say is if like we're outside and like we're on the hallway over here and someone's like, oh, this is my partner, you know, we're talking to a neighbor and they're like, this is my partner, I'm automatically gonna be like, yeah, they're gay, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna think.
This is his piece right here.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm gonna
saying?
think. That's exactly.
But not in the video game because he was just he looked sad because he lost his homie, like his ride or die type shit.
Yeah.
And when you broke it down to me, I was like, dude, I think we're giving away spoilers, and this might not be fair.
Fuck them. There's like 6 episodes deep already. If y'all haven't watched it, that's your fault.
Well, I'm just gonna give you the spoiler alert. If you're gonna continue to watch, we're gonna talk about as much as we can up to where they're at in the season. I won't mention anything further, like in the game that I already have stored up in my knock.
But that shit, you know, like, and people didn't get it. Like, so, like, as someone who's, because we all have, like, a form of art, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, me being a rapper and trying to do that as an art, like, trying to appreciate someone else's work, I understood where they were going with that shit. Like, I to get the backstory of that dude being gay, like I said, like I knew from the second I watched it in the video game that he was gay.
Yeah,
I knew that
it was
yeah. So I was all like, oh, cool. Because it doesn't show him in the video game. In the video game, you just like he walks into a room and homeboy's hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, he's hanging from a ceiling.
You don't get nothing other than that from the game.
Who's this? What is
yeah.
What does he say?
He's like, who's this dude right here wearing this goofy ass shirt or some shit? And he's all, it's my partner.
It's my partner, homie. No, that game was sick. In what is it, the third episode, I think. It does the backstory of who Frank and Bill were. I don't want to say too much and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it does a thorough backstory, which you don't get in the game. And I was like, what is going on right now? Like,
and people hated it though.
I wasn't hating. I don't give a fuck. I was more like,
but that's what I'm saying.
Happening? Like,
I
didn't
understood.
know.
I understood why they did it.
And
then they're hating, bro, about the bitch that was.
Is it a spoiler?
Well, yeah, but it's not only just a spoiler, but like I don't know what her name was right now. Like it's like I'm drawing a blank to it. She was the girl who was looking for the little black boy and the little.
Yeah, in the last episode.
Yeah.
I can't wait till tomorrow.
She fucking wasn't in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't remember her from the game at
but
all.
like I told him, I was like, what you got to understand is during the game, you got like a lot of action where you're playing as the character. So you're running into individuals throughout the whole game that are random.
Yeah, it's called perspective.
Yeah.
We're playing from Ellie's perspective, Joel's perspective.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's, you know what I mean? Like in the show, when they brought that girl, I'm like, oh, these could be the people that you're fighting in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't get story about them. You just know that they're the bad guys that you come across and you end up having to kill them in the video game.
I appreciate it.
So I was all like, when I seen her, I was like, oh, these are the guys that she's shooting in this scene. You know what I mean? Like it all made sense. And people are like, well, this wasn't in the video game. She wasn't in the video game. I'm like, motherfucker, like you got to look from it from, like you said, a different perspective.
Motherfucker, it's called suspense of belief.
Hey, I hate it, bro. Like I tell people all the time, I'm like, yeah, appreciate it, bro. Like you're a non-talented ass motherfucker. Like, I mean, I get we all have opinions and shit, but like, why go out of your way to be a hater on some shit like that?
You're not contributing anything to the story.
Exactly. You ain't doing nothing.
Besides a fucking view.
An opinion.
No, your opinion, you can keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah, for real. Because like that shit's the best video game adaptation. Yeah.
I wouldn't. Then fucking
what would
write your own shit.
What would you have done, motherfucker?
Write your own shit.
Bitch ass nigga, shut up.
Write your own shit. I was just talking to the homie though, and he said that. Have you ever heard of the Halo? I guess there's a Halo show.
Yeah, so there's a Halo show, but I didn't watch it because so many people.
I heard it was horrible.
It. Yeah,
I heard it was horrible because like the people themselves who.
Amazon's trying to do a God of War one right now.
That would be tight.
Nah, though the picture of it looks shit already. I'm like, nah.
I never played the games.
The games are dope. I like Greek mythology, bro. Like I like other than just our gente and shit. Like I like to be educated or even just like think about other things like that. So like I like Greek mythology, Norse mythology, that type of shit. So I liked those video games because it's about Greek mythology all the way through. So I'm like, hell yeah, this shit's tight. Zeus, Hades, fucking
I'm checking
all of it.
Fast.
Athena.
Ares.
Yeah, Ares was Greek mythology.
I don't know how long we've been recording, but Chubbs is probably like, it's been 2 hours, I'm out of here. It's probably like 30 minutes in and he bounced to. That's one thing about podcasts, you never know how long you're going. It's just like, damn, we've been recording for like 5 hours. Remember me and you were talking on the phone, we were just like trying to plan the podcast and shit, and we were on the phone for like 2 hours. I was like, bro, that was a whole podcast that we could have just had.
Yeah.
So
it's like, these motherfuckers. But yeah, that Last of Us show is dope. all the way through and through.
Yeah, I'm down
like
with it.
it.
I appreciate it.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna buy this shit with the like most expensive edition that comes out.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm upset about in the show. This is how fucking boring it is. The first game was boring as shit. Until it was boring. It was boring when you're in the C or in the QZ and you're walking and taking fucking long for to start the story. You're like, hurry the fuck up.
But every intro to a story is long.
Yeah, no, they're doing it. Not for Walking Dead. They started that off top.
Nah, that shit was still slow too.
Yeah.
You go back and watch that shit compared to season 11 and you're like, holy shit, this is so slow.
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of motherfucker that'll watch a TV show more than once.
You watch The Office?
Bro, I watch The Office religiously.
Hey, where's my brother Jago? He's the only one that watches that shit.
I watch that shit all the time.
Hour 43. Nice. That's not that long. That was pretty quick. Damn. Yeah. No, The Office is dope. That's one of like.
I think that's like the best comedy show out there. And then second would be Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I've never seen that one.
That shit's hella funny.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's dope.
You need to watch it. It's a nerdy ass show, but I don't care. I love Dracula. You need to watch that Castlevania, bro.
Nah, I'm down. Like I said,
that was
I watch all kinds of shit. I watch all kinds of
shit. If y'all watch Castlevania, put that shit up in the chat. But that game, it comes from a video game, Castlevania.
But you said it's an anime?
It's like anime. I don't really know what anime is. I never really watched it, but like it's a cartoon.
Yeah, because some people will be like, "Yo, that's a cartoon, not an anime."
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the difference. I think people say everybody that I've shown, they're like, "I don't really watch anime," and I'm like, "I don't really care because I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what anime is. I just like Dracula. Watch the show. Shut the fuck up."
I don't know. Like the best way personally, because I watch anime, I could describe it is just the art style, and then it's like basically an unrated and not an unrated, but like basically like an unrated cartoon. You know, they'll have like sexual innuendos or whatever the fuck they're called, or like most fucking anime. I always tell people like there's a pervert character in every cartoon.
Yeah, there's definitely some crazy scenes in Castlevania. Yeah, that shit gets wild.
Yeah.
It's a tight.
I watch some crazy shit though.
It's brutal. Dracula's a gangster in that show, for real.
That's tight. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that.
When are you gonna watch it? You said you're watching something else.
Right now, yeah. I'm fucking watching actually different anime at this moment right now, so.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, no, I do though, bro. I be watching all kinds of dumb shit. I don't give a fuck. Bro, hell yeah, like my biggest nerd trait is I'm a comic book collector.
For real?
I collect comic books, homie.
What the fuck?
Bro,
I never really expected that.
Bro.
Man, maybe so.
So if on God, I got like these 4 comic books that are hella rare. Yeah. And if I want to sell them, I could get like $15,000-$20,000 just from 4 comic books.
You over here with the fucking rotten tummy, you could be fucking selling money and healing yourself,
no,
Bubba.
Well, like, so the 4 that I have is part of a 7 set. So there's like 7
you need a set. Yeah,
I need
set
the
to
full
make
set.
money.
Well, no, like not like the value of the set would increase tremendously if I had all 7 of them.
Yeah.
But I only have 4, so with the 4 that I got, it's still like $15,000-$20,000.
Yeah.
So, but I want this full set.
Do it.
And one time, I got this one that's like it's not really. Well, I mean, they say now it's a collector's item for sure, but I got lucky at this.
You're being hella vague. What are these comics? You ain't even fucking named them yet.
Like just comic books, bro.
What are they?
Like Batman, X-Men. I got Spider-Man.
What's the edition? What's the number?
So like, bro, I gotta pull them out of a box to tell you the numbers and shit. But like, so there was a set of Spider-Man comic books that came out when he first got his black suit. Okay. It was the symbiote suit or whatever. So there's like 7 of them. And I got the first 4 of them. They're all first prints, first editions. They're not ruined. They're not like all crinkled and fucked up. Like I could go get them appraised, but once I get them appraised, they put them in a plastic box.
Yeah.
And you can't open that plastic box again unless you break it with the hammer, because it's appraised.
Why don't you?
I want to get the full 7 set first.
You can get it appraised, but you don't have to put
it like but I don't want to put it in a box. When you put it appraised, they just put it in a box.
Well, the longer you're going to hold out, it's going to deteriorate.
Nah, it's in a package. It's just chilling in a box, chilling in a package.
Getting hit by it. It's getting, what is it called, oxidized by air?
Yeah, oxygen, I guess, yeah.
It's still getting torn up.
But it'll still be fucking decent. Like, it's not going to be all fucked up, falling apart.
But that messes with the integrity.
I guess.
You should go get it appraised and put in that box.
I do got a couple of them though. Like I started this new Batman collection that came out like a couple years ago. It was like 2 years ago, right? And I bought it just because I was like, I want to read the new line of Batman. Fuck it, I'm a nerd, and Batman's my shit.
What line?
It's called the Batman Reborn.
Oh, okay.
Batman Reborn Returns or some shit like that. But it's a very popular comic book run right now. It's like they have like 150 of them out. But I bought the first one just buying it because I was like, it's not going to be worth no money, you know?
Yeah.
And I went into the comic book store, and that same comic book is worth like $300 right now.
Bro,
I'm like, what the fuck?
Fatty right now.
For real. Like, I just read them because, like I said, I like comic books and stuff. There's certain ones I do have that are collector's editions, and that's why I'm buying them, is because I want them eventually to be appraised, and then I'll get all this fucking money for them. But like the Batman one that I just started reading 2 years ago, I was just reading it to like, you know, like find a new material to read for comics.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be worth $300. Like, and then I went back into the comic book store because Denver has the biggest comic book store in the world. Like, I'm not saying like
Is that one? Where is it? Is that
it's
the one
over there in the
Quicks?
north side. Yeah,
It's
it's
in the
right there.
Quicks.
Yeah, it's in the fucking hood, bro.
Yeah.
It's the biggest. Like, I'm telling people all the time, it's not just the biggest comic book store in the United States. It's the biggest comic book store in the fucking world.
Oh yeah.
So
I've never been there because I'm not.
they got
into
like a
comics
bunch of
that.
collectors though. They got like old school collectors. Like they have like Disney collecting things from Disney, like, you know, little statues or like porcelain things that were made of Mickey Mouse and shit like that. Like they have there's like it's a collector's store. But the biggest thing is it's a comic book store. But they're
They be
also
getting
dope as
boycotted like a motherfucker.
No, they're cool as fuck, bro, because they fucking do
They
a
have
lot
like drag shows and stuff like that there.
Do they?
Yeah, I seen like when the Proud Boys went over there in the hood, and they like they were all like boycotting. I know this is off a different tangent, but I've heard of that place, and that's what I think of right away is when they got boycotted by the Proud Boys.
No, they do a lot of help for Denver. That's why I like them.
That's right.
Like they do a lot of fucking charity work. Like you go into Thanksgiving, Christmas time to that bitch, bro. They have like they donate like I think it was like they said like $25,000 during the season to fucking homeless people during that time.
For real?
Like clothes, food, cans, all kinds of
just
shit.
went to the Quicks across
People
the
just
street.
go shit. I'm like, holy shit, these
Damn,
motherfuckers just sitting there just making money in the hood right there though.
Yeah.
Comic
That's
books
tight.
literally in the hood though. So
That's tight. Yeah, no one fucks with them, I bet too.
no, they got robbed like.
Never mind. I redact.
Yeah,
What's
they
it
got
called?
robbed
Redact?
like I want to say like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Someone broke in, fucking stole all their rares, like, cause they have like when you walk in by the front door, they have like a rack that's sitting behind a glass wall of like their rarest comic books. Someone went in there, broke in there, and stole like a handful of them.
Damn.
And bounced out, bro.
Came up on some nerd levels.
Like no, like those ones though. Like if that fool sells them, if he can sell them, like, because they're obviously marked in a system or
You
whatever.
can't sell those.
Yeah, exactly.
Good
like
luck.
he's gonna have to sell them for like
Person-
super cheap.
Yeah, no, you're gonna sell them to a personal collector. That's
Yeah,
all that is.
exactly.
You just can't sell them to like some
Exactly.
real person. I'm gonna do some shout outs real fast. But what up, Scouty Scout? And then Rebecca said, yes, and poker nights. They do poker nights over there too.
Yeah, they do poker nights there
Tight.
too.
I want to get down on some poker.
They do well. Like just recently, last year, it's tight, bro. Because like I said, I'm a TV fanatic and movie fanatic. So like last year, they had what's his name from Sons of Anarchy there.
I don't know. I've never seen that show either.
You never seen Sons of Anarchy?
No.
Damn.
Oh.
It's because it's a white boy show, huh? You're on that level of hate.
I'm gonna say no.
He's
I'm gonna say no. That's not the issue.
all, but I watched Mayans.
I didn't watch mine either.
Nah, he's like,
I didn't watch mine either, bro. I just so to be all the way transparent, these last like ever since I started Headz Up's going on 7 years already.
oh yeah, that's what's up. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. Since April of 2016. After that, I stopped gaming. I stopped fucking doing everything, bro, just so I could like double down and study on all my crafts and shit. You know what I mean? And I regret it. Like I stopped watching TV. Like I don't have cable. I don't have none of that shit. I have like Netflix and I have
Cable's expensive anyways.
I have a jailbroken. What's it
Amazon.
called? Fire Stick. I have one of those. Like I watch it on there, but I'm very limited with what I spend my time on. Like, I just got that new Hogwarts game. That shit's fun. But even then, I'm like, I'm not gonna play it anymore.
Bro,
But I
that's
was taking too
You
much
see,
time.
you
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? When you
Well-
text me, you're like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "I had to take a break from that
Yeah.
game, bro.
Well,
like, I had to
well,
stop playing
Well,
that game."
like, hold on, let me finish giving these shout outs. What's up, brother Daniel? Much love, bro. But yeah, like, and then to answer homie's question, he said, is Brooklyn Nine-Nine the one with Ice-T?
No, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it has
Isn't
Terry Crews in it, and the dude Andy Samberg, he plays
Oh, isn't the one with Ice-T fucking Law and Order?
yeah, that's that Law and Order. Yeah, that's Law and Order. Law and Order.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, but what was I saying? I fucking get depressed playing video games though. Like, it's a great way to escape depression. But my weird ass shit is if I spend too much time playing a video game, I get depressed, bro. I feel bad. And I'll justify why. Because I'm like, damn, I used to play the UFC, and I'm like, damn, I just learned all these moves and shit, and I'm all good on here, and I'm like, my dude's a hog on here.
Right.
And then in real life, I'm like, fuck, I'm a bitch. Like, I should have been I should have been spending that time, like, rolling and doing jits like I used to roll back in the day, but I'm like, fuck, like, I should have been invested in myself. But I'm just maybe overthinking shit because, like, you spend, bitch, you're earning time to fucking, like, you earned the time to play the video games.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm not
exactly.
fucking off time,
Exactly.
but I still feel guilty. Maybe not.
I heard a couple people that say that though.
Yeah, maybe I feel guilty at the end. Like, fuck, I should be doing
I
something
get
else.
like, hey, don't you like with the kids and shit? Like, don't you feel guilty instead of spending time with the kids? Like, nah, motherfuckers, my kids are nerds. Like you said, because
Yeah.
they're not gonna grow up to be like me, right?
My son plays
So
video games. with me.
yeah, my kids play video games with me,
Yeah.
or if not, they got their own console. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
We're
And
still
if
playing
not,
together.
and if not, like, I make sure to spend time like when I'm not gaming, like my kids and shit. I
He
made.
forgets to shower and eat.
I got my stepson, my youngest stepson and shit. Both of them actually.
Yeah,
One of them I watch anime with.
yeah.
And then the other one, like, he just watches whatever I watch every here and there and shit. Like, he'll watch The Office when I watch The Office. He's like
Yeah.
older and stuff, so he's just not really he's into anime and shit, but not as much as the little one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, like, I'm always connecting with my kids. Like, you know, whether it be video games or anime and shit, like, that's the best way to connect with these kids is on something you can relate to with them. You know what I mean? It's like video games, fucking technology,
I'm
computer.
happy that I grew up playing video games. And
I
now can
didn't.
play with my kids.
Like, my mom, don't get me wrong. My mom got me the
Well-
consoles. Or not, she didn't give me
No.
all the consoles. Like,
I understand you were like doing other things, but like it was still introduced to us at a younger age.
yeah.
And we're able to incorporate it now with like parenting. Like, it's not like necessarily parents, but like it's also quality time that me and my son are playing Grand Theft Auto or fucking
Together,
Red
yeah,
Dead Redemption
Redemption.
together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We're on the headset and he's at his mom's and we're still gaming. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, we're still playing, but that is another form of quality time that you didn't get that shit with your parents
Yeah.
because they were
Exactly.
putting us through this crazy ass fucking lifestyle
Yeah.
that. Like, yo, that was our quality time when
Yeah, when
was
we were
chilling with
young. Yeah,
mom and
yeah,
she was
yeah,
getting
yeah.
fucked up.
Exactly,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Or my dad, like, those. Hey, that's the quality time that we got, but they were doing their best type shit. And
Exactly.
this is the best that I could do. Hey, I'm playing a fucking video game with my kid, and if I'm looked down for that, down on for doing that, like, you got this shit.
Nah,
fucked
bro.
up. Like,
I play games with my kids. Like
Yeah.
I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm lucky. I'm not gonna say that I'm not lucky, because my bitch is cool with me playing games. You know, like I said, it
Yeah.
doesn't bother her, so it gives me extra room to bond with the kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but-
because she knows that's what I like doing. Like, now that I'm not out, like, trying to be out in the streets and shit, I'm like, I want to play games. Her son, like you said, plays games.
does she get down with you?
Nah, she'll play like simple games with me. Like, she'll play like a Nintendo Switch game, like the old school
The ones that-
Marios, the Marios, or
All right,
shit like
so
that.
with my ex, whenever I'd be like, get down with me, you know, play some video games, let's play some Madden or something. I
Nah,
don't know.
she won't do nothing like that.
Yeah, she wouldn't do it because she said, like, the analog sticks. She's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like the joysticks.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, no, I don't like this because when I stopped playing video games, it was the D-pad, the directional pad. And I'm
Yeah.
like, man, your shit's out of date. You're out of date, son.
Yeah, she
level
likes
it
the
up.
old. She likes the old school games. Like, if you were to bust out like a Super Nintendo, she'd play that shit.
I'm playing GoldenEye.
But like if we pull out, like, you know, the new PlayStations or any new Xbox or something, she's like, nah, I'd rather just play this. That way, like the Nintendo Switch, they
Why?
have that Mario game. Have you ever played the Mario game on the Nintendo Switch?
No.
Bro.
My heat just getting ready, or he just got a Switch,
So there's
I'll probably be getting
get this one. I have to send you. I can't remember right now, but there's a Mario game, and you play, and it's like a newer version, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then like there's certain levels, like it'll be like just say like I'm not sure, but it'll be like level 6, whatever. You play level 6, and it looks like the old school original Mario game from 1985, 1986. Like it's a complete,
8-bit.
yeah, it's an 8-bit fucking screen, and it just runs smoother. Is all it is.
That's tight.
So like
frame
she'll
rate and all
yeah
that.
yeah. So she'll play that kind of shit because it's simpler. But she
Yeah.
won't like if I was like, yo
Well,
babe, get on Call of Duty
If
with me.
Becca's
She'd be
still
like,
in
nah.
here, please put the answer in here, or maybe answer for her. And even my ex, you know what I mean? If she was up in the chat, you know what I'm saying? It's like, are these video games, these newer video games, like, are they intimidating? Is that why they don't want to play with us?
Nah, she'll like watch it. Like when I play
intimidating?
when I play The Last of Us, she watched me play it a few times, right?
That's tight.
And then when she watched me play it a few times, the show was coming out, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't mentioned it for a while. So she was all like, hey, isn't that the game that you've played before? And I was like, yeah. I made her sit down and like watch all the video clippets from the video game
Yeah.
a week before the TV show came out. So then
Oh,
when
that's
she
what's
watched the TV show, she would be like, oh, okay,
Refreshed.
yeah, completely refreshed. And know,
Yeah.
like, oh, damn, they did take that from the video game, or they did do that. She even says, like, these new video games are like movies, though, when you watch them. You know what I
Bro.
mean? Like, just animated movies is what they are.
You know a game that I would love to see be turned into a TV show? Fucking Metal Gear Solid.
I think they're supposed to be making a movie. I think.
They've been trying to be making a movie until Kojima is the one who fell off on that.
Oh,
Hideo
okay.
Kojima. That would have been. See, that's like
You got to play God of War, bro.
I've never played it because I don't know.
The graphics, like, those are...
I could only play certain type of games. I don't like linear games, bro. They're fucking boring to me.
All right.
You
That
know,
makes sense.
linear.
The more, like, story-based games.
Yes, like The Last of Us is probably the closest I've ever got to like a linear game.
Yeah, story-based
And
games.
Metal Gear Solid was a linear game for sure, but it was like there was so much.
There was
shit
a
that
lot
you
of
could
action to do in it.
like,
Yeah.
It all depends. Like
I like these
don't
games
know.
that have graphics that you can watch that are like a TV
Yeah.
show or a movie. That's what's up.
Area
That's what I'm
51. She said, "Let's see, I can't use the damn controller. I play Pokemon on the Switch." I just said that, bro. My ex couldn't get down. That's what Becca just said.
Oh.
She couldn't get down with the joysticks because it's like one is for movement and the other one is for camera movement.
Yeah.
So it's like me, this shit just comes natural. Where it's just like driving on Grand Theft Auto. That shit's coming natural to me. Yeah, you're cool. You're in frame. But Metal Gear Solid was my shit. The third one was my favorite. That's what he said. Local. Denver's broker's
Yeah,
rapper.
yeah, yeah.
And then Scout said she misses Area 51. The third Metal Gear Solid was Snake Eater.
Yeah.
Bro,
that
that
one.
shit was so hard. The
Bro, I
second
played all
one was
kinds of
sick.
different. I played a bunch of different games. It's a story. I like story-based games, but I played a bunch of shit. Like Call
Damn.
of Duty, Battlefield,
Yeah.
all kinds of
Battlefield was. I never was a.
shit. Battlefield's
first-person
my
shooter.
shit just for like sniping.
Yeah, I'm a
So
killer
trying to-
sniper. And I don't play like the new war games and shit
I
like
do.
Call of Duty and Battlefield. I don't do that.
We
bro.
talk about like
I don't
you,
do it, you know
you were
why?
talking about the other day. You're all like, or what'd you say? You're all like, because I really want to kill motherfucker, bro. Like that's the closest way to get to
Well,
killing someone
not
is
even
you
that.
just shoot a motherfucker. Go.
I'm
Fuck
not
you.
even on that lot. I'm not. No. You know why I don't play these first game or these like first person shooter games?
Because you will rage.
Because this vato stays at work for fucking. I go to work forever, 40 plus hours, almost 50 hours a week. And then I do heads up shit. And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to try to play some games for like maybe 1 or 2 hours. And these fucking kids have been playing video games for that long. So when I try to get on to play one simple ass match, I'm getting fucking smashed by kids who just been getting down for hours out of their week, 60 plus hours out of their fucking week.
Hey, I be
And it's
talking
not
shit to
even
these
fair,
kids.
bro. It's not even fair.
I
I'm
get
a fucking.
pissed.
I'll be like, yo, fuck this game. You playing this shit because you just get smashed. I'm like,
I'll be
this ain't-
talking
this
shit,
ain't
bro.
cool, bro.
Becca's like, you can't talk to fucking a 4-year-old.
Tony,
Like they're not 4 years old, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
you'd be
12 years old
surprised.
kids. I'll be telling the kids, I'm like, hey, yo, give me your address. I'll pull the fuck up and kill you and your mom. And dad. Like, I go
Damn.
off, bro. I have no chill. I'm just like,
Bro.
fuck that shit.
He said, I know Headz Scout said, play while you work. I got enough time trying not to be on Facebook while I work. That's a major distraction of mine.
How you doing, Scout? I hit her up the other day.
Scout.
Yeah, I hit her up about those animations that I was telling you about.
For real?
Yeah,
She was like, fuck no.
She doesn't know, like, she was talking about, like, the animations, because I hit her up to see if, like, she can make the emotes or the animations that I need. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Because I need it for my Twitch,
Well,
like I said, for my gaming, because now I'm doing the whole gaming thing.
That's more of a motion graphic artist. I'm not that.
We'll see, I didn't know. I thought it was all the same shit.
I didn't know they moved. If they moved, like, that's a motion graphic thing.
You could do like a little animation.
So a homie said, what about the Tony Hawk's Underground or Pro Skater?
Your homie, you don't want no smoke with that Tony Hawk shit.
If you got a PlayStation, get some sticks, son.
Get the sticks, bro.
I don't get down on it. I used to play like Tony Hawk back when it was like the first one.
They just remade it
for PlayStation 1. For real?
Yeah, they just remade it for PlayStation 5, so it just runs smoother.
Damn, I'm fucking out of date with video games, my boy. I used to love them.
Should I stay on that shit?
My homie just called me cynical.
The last 2 years, bro, like the last 2 years heavy. Like I used to, like, before I PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, you know what I mean? I had them, but I didn't really play them, bro. And then, like, the last 2 years since I've cooled back on rapping, I stay a lot on video games now. Like, I built a PC. I had some. I didn't build it. Yeah. I gave someone 2 Gs. They went and built me a PC for 2 Gs just to run PC. Like,
I built it for like 800 and kept the rest, son.
He was a cool ass little white boy. Some of these white boys be cool.
They be swindlers. What is the word? Chicanery?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Nah. Scout said, I work more than Rage. Hey, she really does. She be we actually work for the same company. We do the same shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so shouts to Scouty Scout for
shout out to the homegirl Scout.
Yeah, for putting me up on here. Hopefully having a good night. She's probably at work right now, bro. It's like 10 o'clock. She be putting in them hours. As soon as 5 hits, I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to go do some heads up shit. You know what I mean? Like, you may work more than me for Freeman, but I wonder if we have like the same work hustle. Because she be putting in mad creative hours too when it comes to like our side hustle shit. She was on that grind for the longest time.
Grinding.
Yeah, she was on the grind for sure. Like, that's the type of shit that inspired me to keep my work hustle up. You know what I mean? Just seeing other artists get it. Do you have any, like, influential artists that... all loud on the mic. Do you have any influential artists that you are inspired by that keep your hustle up?
Like, artists, like we said, like, artists isn't...
A rapper? Or even an artist. An artist is like a general term, but like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do you have anybody that influences your hustle when it comes to rapping?
I don't know. I listen to a lot of different shit. But when it comes to rap, I do a lot of like... I don't know.
You're more of a fast rapper.
I used to be.
You used to be?
Like that, you guys got to listen to this new CD that I got. These new CDs I got.
Fucking drop them, my guy.
And no, I got 3 albums I'm sitting on.
Bro,
but this next
asking me for sorry to interrupt. Brother's been asking me to do his album cover for like fucking 2 years. I'm just kidding, maybe not that long, but at least a few months.
Yeah, no.
And I'm like, bro, let's get that shit knocked out.
I'm
just waiting for you, bro.
No, I know. It was bad that last time, bro. Just because.
No, I know. I'm not talking shit. I know we all have a life to live, but like, let's get that shit knocked out as soon as we can, because that'll be dope.
But so my next 3 albums, I switched up a lot. I did a lot of slower shit. I tried to do a little bit more harmonizing. Yeah. Because I seen a lot of it in the studio, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just, like, it was back to the whole, like, with the homeboy rap thing. I didn't want to be just known as a homeboy rapper. I didn't want to be just the homeboy who could just rap fast.
Well, who influenced the harmonizing? Somebody had to. You didn't answer my question, really.
So that...
Who influenced this change that you're like, I actually want to try different shit now? Or what?
It's crazy though. You know, it's tight as fuck. It's not even nobody big, bro. That's crazy.
Who, FBP?
Nah, bro. Fuck them niggas. No, I'm just joking. They're cool.
Don't bring your beef to my shit. Like,
say they're cool. I always just be fucking around. I'll be like, fuck them all. Fuck them all. Yo, if you ain't fucking with me, fuck you. That's what I just gotta say.
Let me touch back up on that shit, because I be sharing FBP all the time.
They pulled up on me on the studio one time though. Not like in a bad way, but like
they're not my beef, bro. I'm gonna share.
Nah, they're
music.
cool. Nah.
As long as it ain't my ops,
nah, they're cool.
I don't care.
Hey, nah,
But
they're
I
cool.
get as a homeboy, I get along with just about.
Hey,
everybody,
but if you
bro.
don't fuck with me though, if they don't fuck with me,
Yeah,
fuck
then
them.
fuck them. Straight
You know
up.
what I'm
But
saying? I'm
if-
gonna say that right now. If you don't fuck with me, fuck you.
As a homeboy, I get along with Bloods, Crips,
All of 'em.
Westsiders, Eastsiders. I get along with most of my city, bro. And that's the real shit.
Yeah,
Unless-
no,
unless
they're
there's
jokes.
some-
Most of
yeah.
the time, I'm joking. I'll speak on some real shit if I really got to. You know what I mean? I don't give
No,
a
yeah.
fuck.
I was-
I'll cross the line.
Yeah, no, I was I was referring to like when I share FBP songs and like people laugh at that shit, and I'm like, hey, that's their real ops that I have on my Facebook, and I'm like, I ain't gonna say shit because that's not my place, and I really don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. I just
Nah,
it's just
they're
a cool
cool.
song.
No, they could.
You
They
know
pulled
what I
up on me one time. I was at the studio. It's cool because so my stepdaughter, my oldest stepdaughter, she's like 18 now, but it was like a year ago. She was like up my ass for a minute. She was always wanting to go with me to the studio or do whatever. She's all in love with that group from Denver. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them because they's cool as fuck. They ended up.
Hold up. I didn't turn my headphones off.
all in love with that group. You good?
I hear a fucking delay. It's like, all right, good.
No, so she was all in love with that group, and one day I was at the studio, and they had a studio session the same day, but they were waiting because someone was in the other studio, you know, because MacD, I don't know if anybody been there, but they got 2 studios and shit.
3 now.
Yeah, they got 3 now,
Yeah.
but at the time they only had the 2, so the small one was taken because I rented out the big one,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Hey, can we come in here?" And they came and smoked a blunt. And then my fucking stepdaughter was all like, "Yo, can I get a picture with you guys?" They're cool.
That's
They're
what's
cool.
up. Yeah, they're young.
Yeah,
about those.
they were little cool little homies. They were cool.
Yeah,
They stopped in. They were like, "This is tight." They listened to my song and shit.
Yeah, just like Scout says, she says she gives them credit for being so young and getting it, bro. Like for them to be that young, and like being that successful already, that's a powerful move. And
They got a lot of movement in the hood, bro.
Yeah.
They had that momentum right when they came out the gate.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm not even gonna
but
hate, bro. I'm not even gonna hate. Like that little group came out hot, bro. They came out fucking
Yeah.
ready to tear shit up.
As an artist, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
As a hood individual, that ain't my shit to worry about. But like, even if a Sureño were to make some fucking music that's fire, like what was the song that I was clowning on earlier? Summer Nights. Hey, homie made that fucking song.
Nah,
And he
fuck
was-
that nigga.
He was successful as an artist. That motherfucker was more successful than any of us.
Yeah,
But
I
still,
guess. I'm a
yeah.
hater, bro.
I know you are.
I'm a capital hater. I
I
don't give
know
a
you
fuck what's up, niggas.
Alright.
I'm ready for the smoke, all of it with anybody.
I'm gonna tell them. I mean,
I want the smoke with all of them.
no, I feel you because like, hey,
I've always been on that tip, bro. I've always wanted to.
I'm not saying I'm getting down with the fucking song. I'm just
Well, no,
appreciating the
I know, but
success.
nah. Even at that
like
though,
that
fuck
shit's
'em.
crazy. That shit's wild. Just
I'm a
to
hater.
see-
We had this conversation like,
No, yeah, it goes back. What you're doing right now, it goes back to when I share FBP shit, and motherfuckers are like, "Why like laughing at me sharing the shit?" It goes back to that,
yeah,
and it's and those are ops, so I understand. And if y'all don't fuck with us, we don't fuck with you. You know what I mean?
no,
But
they cool.
I'm
They
not
was
out
some
here
cool-
sharing Lil Rob's music and shit because it's just not my jam.
That's your favorite fucking song, fool. That's all you had to call it
This
out.
fool has it on his phone. Chill.
It's all
He
bad.
loves it so much he made a remix to it.
Damn.
Dale.
Shots fired was what Michael Scott said, bro.
That's what she said. So, nah, but so who influenced
Who influenced
you then?
it?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really an influence, but I liked his style. So the homie from out here in Denver, his name's Anthony Deuce Delgado,
Yeah,
and he raps with Life Noise.
yeah,
He's got another homeboy part of the group, B-Rad Garcia.
yeah.
They
Shout out
both
to
cool
B-Rad
shit.
and
Yeah,
Bruce.
shout out to them.
They probably delete me on Facebook. I'm not even capping. They delete me on Facebook.
Yeah.
What's up, there? I'm on my head. It's like, no, I'm just kidding.
Nah, Deuce.
I'm just kidding.
This
bro.
nigga came in the studio a few times, and he'd be like, "Yo, I like the way you chop it up," and I was like, "Tight." And then I seen that
Yeah.
he could chop it up.
He used to work over there, huh?
Yeah, he still works there. He's
That's
a producer. He's an engineer there.
Yeah, I just seen him not too long ago. I think I just seen him at the bar too.
Yeah, so he fucking was like, he asked me, he was on, and another shout out to that fool, because he was the first motherfucker, once I left Crooked Nation, I felt like a lot of niggas stopped fucking with me. You know what I mean? Other than Knox. Knox kept rocking with me after I left Crooked Nation and shit.
Yeah.
But anyways, when I started doing my own thing, I was going by myself to the lab. I wasn't fucking with nobody. I was on my own. And that fool was the first fool to give me a feature out the lab.
Okay.
He was like, yo, can I get on your song? And then I was just rapping, chopping it up normal on my song. But this fool was chopping it up, and then he like was chopping it up, and he stopped, and then he went to some harmonizing shit. And I was like, yo, that was tight as fuck.
Oh,
How'd you do that, bro?
Yeah, just show
and
me
then
different
like he kept doing it, and then like I kept listening to more of his music because it obviously attracted me to like the way he would do that shit. And I was like, I want to start doing that shit.
Yeah.
And then like I got to that point in my head, like I was like, I just don't want to be a fast rapper no more either. You know, because a lot of homeboys would just hit me up, and it's hard, bro. Like it's hard. Like one of my dopest songs is Dope Game with Nutty Knox. I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah. You don't remember your song now?
It's his. It's his song. I'm a feature on Knox's song.
Is it the one on YouTube with the red overlay?
Yeah. That one. So that what is it? What is it?
I'm gonna look it up because I don't remember either. But it's definitely not Dope Game.
But
It's like I don't fucking remember. Hold on.
anyways,
Sorry, Nutty
that
Knox.
verse
My brother.
was like 68 bars. You know, and that's a lot, bro. Like I don't know if you know how bars work and shit, but I'm double timing in that song.
Yeah.
So I'm doing 68 bars on that shit, and then I got to perform that shit because Knox wanted me to perform it because it was a popular song and shit. That shit was hard to be on stage rapping, spitting that fast without like on the mic, having to do that on the mic. Like I had to practice before shows so I wouldn't be like.
You have to. That shows the fuck, bro. I'm gonna talk some shit, but I'm not talking shit.
I had to practice. That shit was hard.
Good.
Nah.
And I congratulate that shit.
Because it's hard, bro. Like
Good.
I had
That's
to
your
stop.
job.
No, I know, but I mean, I don't want to just be doing that, bro. It's hard to perform and do that. Like, and I'm not even a performer as it is. I don't like performing. Like, let me tell you that, like right now, like, even if I were to get big in the next 10 years and I'm the most famous fucking rapper, I'll never like performing. I don't like doing that shit.
So, I'm gonna ask you something. You might feel some type of way about this. It's actually called Grind to Survive. That one?
Yeah, I think so.
Not Dope Game.
Whatever, because this hook, that's how the hook goes, though, you know? So,
Yeah.
so I'm like,
All right, so what is your perspective? Because I can tell you mine first. I'm just gonna tell you, I don't fucking like how rappers. I'm sorry, I don't like how fucking rappers rap over their own lyrics when they're performing.
nah, I get what you're
I've
saying.
met a lot of rappers who don't know their own shit. And
The problem is that a lot of them want to try to be this, like, well, not, I don't know about nowadays, but there was a phase that when I was growing up, everybody wanted to freestyle because Lil Wayne became the king of freestyle. Like, I think
Yeah.
it was after Carter 2 or 3, he was like, I'm never going to write another verse again. I'm just going to freestyle everything, which he did. That
he's
shit was
punching
tight.
in, though. He's punching in.
Yeah, but he wasn't writing it. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
would do punch-ins, but nothing he spit was written after a certain point in time.
And I've seen Knox do that plenty of times.
Knox is a beast at freestyle.
That fool's
And I
hard.
hate on
Shout
that
out
nigga
to my
because
brother
I
Knox.
hate because he could do that, bro. I'm just like, how, like,
I
because
love
he's good at
freestyling.
it.
I
That's
love
tight.
freestyling.
Yeah.
When I get around Knox, I'm like, you do this shit professionally. Fool, like, let me freestyle with the younger homies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to this other freestyle circle because
Yeah.
when him and Merce get down, I'm like, damn, I don't freestyle like you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, say,
Yeah, for
nah,
real.
I be freestyling like a motherfucker.
Knox always used to try to get me to freestyle. I don't like freestyling.
No.
I'm a writer.
Oh, yeah, there ain't nothing
that's
wrong
what I
with it.
do.
It's just a different medium. That's all
Yeah,
that
I
is.
just can't do it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Like I got a homeboy. He's not doing too well in life right now, but this nigga was doing moves in Colorado rap battle scene. He was killing shit,
I know
bro.
what you're talking about.
And fucking, I can't do that either. Like I could write a diss track, but I can't do a battle rap
Off top.
off top.
I
This
love
fool
it.
was beasting it.
I've
And
been
then
to his shows.
he's starting to go downhill right now, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, I love you and shit, and you need to get back on a positive vibe because I mean, I know everybody has off periods in life and shit, but like,
Yeah.
you could have made something off that underground battle rapping scene because that shit's popping right now. Everybody wants to be a battle rapper.
Shout out to Body Bag Battles.
That shit was tight. I was like, these niggas is getting it. personally, I couldn't do it though. Someone will say something because I mean,
Yo, hold up, dog.
yeah, in battle, in battle,
Like-
exactly, in battle rap, anything's game. You can say whatever you want about whoever you want. It could be
Talk about
that
your mom
someone,
for real.
yeah, or someone that just died. Like I seen some fool talk about someone other. He's like talking about him and his crew. It wasn't him, but it was his crew that slid his brother. They ended up meeting in the fucking in a battle rap, and I was like, yo, I would have socked homeboy on stage. I don't give a fuck how much money I'm getting paid. You ain't gonna pay me that much money to let that slide.
I would have finished it and then just.
Kate him after?
Yeah, I would have probably.
No, I can't do that. I'm not man enough to do that, I guess, because I'll Kate that motherfucker on stage.
Ugh. I mean, you are in the arena for all types of shit talking.
All the time. I'm always talking.
No, I mean, if you were battle rapping, I'm like, you should expect the worst every time.
Yeah.
That's why when we're going back to that self-deprecating shit, I'm gonna say it first before you do. That's how Eminem won in 8 Mile.
Yeah.
What is this? I don't fucking remember.
Hey, shout out to Eminem though, because that motherfucker's.
He's all
everybody's
watching
still,
this shit.
Nah,
he's all
but
right
still
on.
but everybody hates still on that white boy. They're like, he's not something I would bump in the hood. Like, nigga, it doesn't matter if you're bumping him in the hood. You know you've bumped him at some point in your life because he said something that you thought was tight.
I remember
A lot of people were still trying to take away from that fool today. It's not like something that just happened.
It just goes to the non-contributing, full of opinion, non-artist, fucking
I'm like, that fucking white boy.
sideline motherfuckers.
Yeah. Sidelining ass.
If you don't have anything constructive to say, like, hey, yeah, I don't like him, but I appreciate it, or like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You have no fucking credibility here. You have no room to talk.
Some motherfuckers.
Do you write raps as good as him, or at least try?
Right.
And suck my dick. Have you ever watched do you watch UFC?
Yeah.
Or fights?
Well, I used to more back in the day.
Have
like,
you ever
I used to
watched-
watch that shit back like when fucking Iceman and Tito Ortiz
Yeah,
were about it.
around
That was
2003.
real beef, nigga. Real beef. This
Yeah.
is all staged beef now. This is like back in the day. It was
no.
real beef. Like,
Well, what I'm trying to get at is, have you ever watched with any individual out here, and they're just like, I would have fucked our football and did this and that, and I'm like, shut your fat ass up. You ain't doing none of that now.
exactly.
Like, fool, just watch the fucking. That fool's getting killed out there. Like, you think he's just wanting to get punched in the face? Like, shut the fuck up.
That's funny.
This motherfucker's just. I think that's the. What up, Russell? That's the message of this podcast. It's just non-contributing.
Russell, you said that earlier.
The homeboy said, "What's up?" So I was like, "What's up, Russell?" But that's the message of this: is just all you non-contributing. And I'm not saying anybody in this chat. And if you are hating, like, "Oh, I would have talked about this," or you can suck a fucking nutty dick and fucking norteño jalapeno. For real, like, if you're not contributing to art or into the fucking medium that you're so opinionated about, shut the fuck up, because nobody cares. But
Irrelevant opinions.
well, what's fucked up is when you release a piece of art. I don't remember who quoted it, but like, when you release a piece of art, especially when it comes to my medium, that art no longer belongs to you.
See, but that's
Do you believe that?
kind
Even when you put out your music.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. So like, I'm hella criticism of my work, right? So since
Yeah.
I went in a different route and I'm not rapping fast and I'm not doing that shit, like it's a completely different 3 albums.
Yeah.
I haven't released it because I'm self-conscious about it. Like they're mastered, you know what I'm saying?
It.
They're fucking
Stop.
done. Everything's good.
Can I listen to a little bit after off the shit?
Yeah, go ahead. You can put some shit on right now.
Or you want to listen to like 30 seconds of a song?
You can listen to how much ever you want.
We'll listen because we want the people to hear us. So let's see if I could play a joint.
Yeah, your boys still need to eat though.
What do you want to eat? Or what do you want to watch? Max Out, Chasing Dreams,
You pick one.
For the Place, with the Pro, In My Zone. We're gonna listen to In My Zone. What album is this on?
This is off my 4th album, Stuck in My Ways, and it got the homeboy DL from Devious Minds on there. Shout out DL.
Hey.
Much love, all y'all.
If anybody's listening too, let us know if this shit is playing for you, because we're 2 hood individuals and we want to make sure we're doing the shit right. We weren't showed. So,
And the homie, the tech guy, left.
yeah, he ain't a tech guy. That we just eat some shrooms and
Is that what he did?
I don't know.
He said he ate some shrooms and just bounced.
This isn't even playing for.
This one's not really so much. This one's some hype shit.
It didn't play.
What'd you do?
Open your phone. Is it unlocked?
Yeah.
Sheesh. It's not working. Rage don't know. I don't know this stuff, but I just know how to talk. Dang. See, we're losing viewers over here. Because Rage don't know what the fuck he's doing. Tell me a story, Sleepy, while I try to figure this shit out.
So once there was this one time.
So you grew up in Denver. You grew up in the east side?
Yeah.
It's not working, bro.
A lot of the
I don't know how to do
homos.
it.
You're good.
I don't know, dude. That just makes us. That's it's called confirmation. Put your fucking music out, bud, so
There
we
you
can
go.
really listen to it.
Well, fuck. Get your shit together, bro, and get it working.
No, what I could put your music out. I've put albums out before.
No, I meant
Sure.
like get your shit working so it plays.
Let's just unplug it and plug it back in. Maybe that'll work because it just worked. But
I heard a click.
what do you use to drop your albums? CD Baby.
So for my first album, my first album is a mixtape. I just put it on a mixtape website, and then my second album I put on CD Baby. A lot of people are telling me to use DistroKid for these next few albums. I had a couple other homeboys offer to help like distribute it, and
It's gonna play. It should. It's probably just loading. What did you say? You had a couple what?
I had a couple homies say that they were going to try to help me find a way to distro it and stuff, but it never ended up happening.
I'm getting a call right now. Yeah, it's not gonna work, bro.
You done fucked it up.
It's not gonna work. I don't know how to do this stuff, bro. I wasn't showed how to do podcast 101 type shit. I just know how to talk. If you guys are listening still, I'm sorry for slowing you up and promising you a whole lot of nothing. That just makes me want to tell this fool to put his fucking music out, though.
I got some shit though, bro.
Put it in your microphone. See.
Let me see if I can send you something. And then go ahead, talk about something real quick while I do this. You talk to the fucking people is what you do.
I'll just talk about the plans that I have with Headz Up.
There you go.
Some of the new plans that I have with Headz Up, since you guys asked. I'm gonna be dropping a store here soon, so you could get all of my merchandise, and it'll be printed and sent to everybody, whatever color you want. Say it's like a shirt with Headz Up logo, or even my artwork, designs, whatever. Like whatever I put up on there, you'll be able to pick like the color of the hoodie, the color of the shirt, whether it's a female shirt or male shirt, unisex. A hoodie with a zipper, like all that shit. Because I know I was getting a lot of people reaching out for that type of merchandise, and I was just like, whatever I got on deck is whatever you're gonna get. And now this is just gonna be more versatile, and I don't even have to fucking put my hands on it. Like it's just gonna be shipped right to you. So whenever you guys want to get down, or whenever I get down on that, I'll let y'all know. But that's the next thing, and it's also gonna be working for prints. So if you guys see any of my new art that I put out, it's going to be available for purchase too. I'm kind of nervous about doing that because I'd rather number my
I
pieces.
sent you something on your email.
What email?
Rage something.
Rage at Headz Up?
Yeah.
Rage Headz Up? Rage where? Or Rage at... I got like 17 different emails.
Well, nigga, that's not good.
It works.
You'll see it. It'll tell you. You'll be notified.
It's probably my old one. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous about numbering, or about like making my art so available, because, well, I don't know, I'm kind of conflicted. Like, do I want to number my art and then I'll worry about like the production and printing and all that shit? Like, maybe I'll do that.
That's the one that popped up.
Yeah, it's an old one.
Let's see, fool.
It's an old one, bubbas. Yeah, but if, whoever's up in the chat, like drop a comment. Let me know you guys are up in there.
Oh.
Still have like 5 viewers up in here.
Damn.
What did you do? You alright?
Yeah, no, I put my phone down.
Oh, you okay, man?
Yeah.
How's your tummy?
I'm fucking hungry, nigga. That's what it is.
I'll order you something, big dog.
That's what I said. What do you want to eat?
Order it on the. I'm always hungry. I'll fucking eat whatever. I just ate
Shit.
I just ate some Guadalajara. You ever been out there?
No.
To the restaurant?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, that's a bomb ass restaurant. It's like right off of 72nd and maybe
It's already fucking
Clayish.
10:30.
Damn, what you got? Curfew? You gotta go check in or what?
No, I'm just saying.
Man, fucking what the fuck? Yep. Hey, thank you for listening, brother. Loco was up in here. That's your name, right? I don't want to be just calling you Denver's brokest rapper, but Chubb's referred to you as Loco. I'm pretty sure he's the same cat from last time, right? But yeah, thank you for listening, and everybody else, thank you for listening. What are you trying to do? You trying to just cut it, or you want to still talk?
I don't give a fuck. I'm down for whatever.
You seem
I just
hungry.
need to. Yeah, I'm just hungry. We can fucking still podcast and eat, nigga. I'm just trying to eat.
I'm down to keep going. I can keep talking. But yeah, that's my next plans is to just get some stuff going like that. And then really just taking off with this podcast. You know, this is the first legit episode. The last one was like kind of a little mess around. And then getting the podcast really cracking and getting different individuals on here, like people from all walks of life. I would love to get a lot of powerful individuals like from our gente, like a lot of activists. I know I've said this in the past, but like shit, other people who have been in those situations when, like for the Chicano movements, you know what I mean? I don't want to drop any names yet as of yet, but actually the people who were here in Denver or in California, like really behind those lines when it came to standing up and being an activist and just being a freedom fighter for our people. Those are the people that I want on my show, or homeboys like bro right here, and you know just someone who
I think you need to put your address in there, bro.
I want the podcast to be just for individuals of all our walk mainly, but for a platform for our gente straight up, and to educate and even just to have a good time, bro, because like I like to be on my educational tip, but I also am me, and I'm not gonna fake my shit. Like I'm a hood motherfucker too, but I also want to be just doing my best to give back to my community through this podcast and have just good information. That's it. You know what I mean? And have had funny motherfuckers like this fool who's a gangster ass motherfucker, but he's also a nerd, just like me. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Hey, bro, you still gotta have some youth in you. Shit.
Yeah. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why we were taking up on the fucking that video game shit, bro. Video games kept me sane for a good minute after I lost my ex, bro. You know what I mean? She passed away. Rest in peace, Stella.
Right.
And I played The Last of Us. I bought The Last of Us while I was with her, but I was so invested into that relationship that I was like, I don't want to play video games. I just want to kick it. You know what I mean? And that shit came after. And then when she passed away, brother, like the podcast, the game kept me alive, dog. Like I went through a dark fucking time, and just playing that game like just kept me like from being in those dark moments in your own mind and shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That game was fucking sick. That's why I appreciate the show, because it's also like a very
sensitive time in your life.
Yeah, like it kind of brings it up. Like, yeah, I just appreciate. Like, it brings back those emotions where I'm like, whoa, I remember that, feeling that. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was fucking weird, but you need those times. Appreciate that shit. And I don't know. I'm just thankful that playing some video games is where it's at, bro. Because it keeps me out of trouble, dog.
That's what I'm saying. That shit keeps you hella out of trouble.
I don't want to be out here in the mix, fucking fools breathing on your neck where there's a room full of pussy and fools are worrying about you, or.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be out here being the next cool cat who's trying to do good for our community and get smoked out here. I wear all those characteristics, dog, and I ain't trying to be him. Straight up. I don't want to see any of my bros. I ain't trying to wear any of you motherfuckers on my shirt like I'm wearing Nipsey right now. Straight up. So whatever we use, whatever platform we're using to get the fuck out of these streets.
Right.
It's a fucking war in Denver right now.
Better to be at home.
Yeah,
Shit.
Go home and take care of your fucking kids, dog. Go home and get out of this fucking mess. These streets don't love you, bro. They don't love you not one bit, dog. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
You miss out on good shit, though, bro. You start missing out on important shit for your kids.
Fuck yeah.
I ain't
Don't
missing
get
that.
locked down for the fucking rest of your life, bro, because you wanted to
I
prove
ain't
how hard
missing
you,
shit
yeah,
right
how
now.
hard you were over some dumb shit, some shit that could have been killed with the fucking conversation.
No, some niggas need to get their ass beat though.
Well,
I
yeah,
will say that.
yeah. I mean, with the conversation, but if it leads to that, then, bro, we gotta handle it that way.
Right.
Like, we gotta. That's what security taught me. You gotta handle that shit from the bottom all the way to the top. And if they take it up to the top, you gotta be way
Right.
worse.
Right.
Worst. Be way worse. I don't fucking know. I do know. That's what I'm trying to do with this podcast, bro. I'm just trying to fucking. Damn, they don't deliver here.
Savages.
Yeah. And shit, I probably got a little boring. You better join in on this conversation before we start losing some shit.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah,
Shit.
whatever. If you guys have any people that you know that fits that criteria that you think would be dope on the podcast and want to hear them, hell yeah, shit. Let me know. I'm gonna be filming the next one here next Saturday around the same time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be with a good homie, and I won't drop his name as of yet, but yeah, that's just gonna be dope. Shit, what do you got next planned for your career, brother? When you took like a nice little hiatus.
Yeah.
Little hiatus.
I
Not necessarily.
literally, yeah. I mean, I quit, like I said, after I had those albums in the work. I actually kept going to the studio and making beats. So I have a 6th and 7th album in the works with just beats. But I don't got really nothing written to them, though.
Oh, okay.
I just got
You already
beats.
got all the beats. Who do you like to go
Half
for?
of them.
Who have you went to for your beats in the past and like now?
Shit. Bear on the Beats for my
was hard.
first CD.
That was hard.
That's one of the homie right there. That fool went off for me. He did a lot of shit for my first album.
Yeah.
So that fool's dope. I like that fool a lot for a Bay Area beat maker. Yeah, shout out Bear on the Beats. That fool gets down. He was the homie hooking me up with some good ass prices. Mac D from the lab.
Yeah.
He makes beats as well.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of my fucking beats from him.
Damn.
Yeah, he gets down. And Lazy Lokes. Lazy Lokes got slaps. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Lazy Lows, brother.
My actual 5th album is called Back to the Hood, and I go back to doing like my 3rd and 4th album are different, and it was something that I thought that I needed to do to change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For some growth. But then when I was making those albums, I would talk to a couple of the homeboys, and they'd be like, "Well, what's going on? Like, we don't see you in the hood, or what's been up, and yada 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 yada. This, and that."
Yeah.
So I decided to make a 5th album called Back to the Hood. You know, my 3rd album is gonna be called Time Will Tell. My 4th one is called Stuck in My Ways. The 5th one will be called Back to the Hood.
Giving away a lot of information right now, my boy.
Hey,
You're just
they're
building
tough.
up more anticipation.
Yeah, I got these 3 albums that are coming out, but the Back to the Hood, I got
All right.
5 tracks. Lazy Lokes.
When is this next one coming out? Because you got a few already. I know a few rappers that we talk to who just have shit in the archives, and I'm like, bro, the shit you sent me that I've been bumping for the longest time, like, please release this.
Yeah, I literally want to do it this year. I want to drop at least 2 of them out of the 3.
If you need help, bro, with graphics or even getting the fucking shit distributed,
It's the promotion that I'm having a lot of trouble with, and that's where I lost.
Always.
That's, you know what I mean. So
that's what Chubbs does. Though.
But yeah, those are the 3 titles of the 3 albums coming. You know, I got Only Time Will Tell. My bad. Time Will Tell, and then Stuck in My Ways, Back to the Hood. My 5th one, I got Yonko G on there. Lazy Lokes.
Shout out Yonko G. He was up on the last episode.
Yeah, I got him on there. Shout out to him. Lazy Lokes, you know, giving me some beats and some hooks. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Let's see, I got Bobby Tech, I believe, on one of them too. So shout out to Bobby Tech.
Shout out, bro, Tech. That was a front runner for real. He's been
holding it down for North Denver for a minute.
Holding it down for the homeboys in Denver.
In general.
He opened up a lot of doorways for a lot of motherfuckers, bro. And bless you. Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. I talked about it last time, but I met him when I was young.
Yeah,
When
he's
I
cool.
was like 17, 18. Yeah, brother Bobby Tech.
Mm-hmm.
I love how quiet he is about his shit. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You wouldn't have said it unless I asked. But he won't tell nobody about his shit, his projects, maybe like the close.
I was gonna say I know. I was gonna say I speak to him.
You're more on the inside because you guys share the same creative. You know what I mean? You're making fucking shit
songs
with him
together. Yeah.
So like I don't. I'm just
all right. I see what you're doing, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, him.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So me, I get hit with like oh shit, Tech's about to drop a new fucking album. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy though? What's crazy though? Honestly, to tell you some shit though, is that 2 or 3 of the videos that I do have out on YouTube are from my 3rd and 4th album.
Really?
Yeah.
Which ones?
So I got Going Nowhere.
Yeah.
And I got Chasing Dreams. And then I got, what's the last one? Going Nowhere, Chasing Dreams. And it's just this new one I just fucking recently did. You seen it? Like, it's that new one. What's it called? I can't even remember. My bad.
Didn't you shoot? Where did you shoot that last video? Did you shoot it in a different location or where were you?
In the alleyway.
Yeah.
And then I shot at the studio.
Yeah.
And then I was driving around. The homie let me use his Jaguar. He had a sick.
Did you shoot one like in front of a building or some shit like that? I don't remember. I thought you shot one in Vegas.
I did. I shot 2 in Vegas. I shot 2 in Vegas.
About.
I went to Vegas and shot 2 videos.
I was like, I'm not thinking of FPP, and if I'm getting you confused, I'm dumb. But I was like, this fool did shoot one in Vegas.
Yeah, I shot 2 of them.
What were we doing out in Vegas? Having fun? When was that?
Like a year ago, and I did it because the homie was like, yo, like we were shooting videos. I was doing a music video, and the homie was like, for your second video, you should go all out. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, what do you mean? And he was like, we should just go to Vegas and shoot your second video. And I was like, fuck it, well, I'm in Vegas, I might as well shoot 2 videos.
Yeah.
So I shot 2 fucking videos. I flew out. I literally saved up bread just to go fucking fly out to Vegas within a month.
Who shot the video?
Luke Ostmeiler, I believe is how you say his name. He shoots Lost Films.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lost Films. They're cool.
He went with you or what?
Yeah.
Damn, that's powerful.
He had to go out there anyways to go shoot another fool's video.
Damn, that's what's up.
So he literally was busy the whole weekend when we was out there shooting videos day and night, not fucking sleeping.
That's fucking tight. See, that's some powerful shit that's inspiring right there. Where have you all been? Like, have you traveled much?
Calling My Name was my last video. My bad. Nah, I've been to Mexico, Tijuana when I was a kid, like hella young. I was like 8 years old, 9 years old. I've been to Tijuana. I've been to both Northern and Southern California.
I bet.
And then I've been to Texas once.
Texas is wild.
And then I went to fucking Vegas for the video.
Yeah, I've never been like really out east.
Yeah.
No. It's fun.
Nah.
It's just wild. It's way different than what we're used to.
Yeah, for real.
They don't like. It's just way different, bro. They don't have green chili. That shit bothers me.
Yeah, there's been a good fucking minute since fucking I've been anywhere. Like I haven't really gone anywhere, so.
Yeah. Would you be willing to like set up a show, shows in like different states? That's what you need.
Well, that's what I was just saying earlier, bro. I don't like doing shows. I mean, I have to, and I probably will, because that's where the money's at. But I don't want to do shows. I don't like doing shows.
Fuck.
Bro, I'm too paranoid. These motherfuckers got me on edge. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't like going to bars. You got to worry about beefing. You got to worry about someone
it
getting
ain't even
shot.
about the art anymore.
Yeah. Like,
No,
even on stage, you know what I mean? I'm going to perform and, say I get booked in L.A. You know what I'm saying? Then I got to worry about fucking getting shot in L.A. because I'm a northerner in L.A.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck, bro. I'm trying to go to that show and have a fun, not worry about getting shot.
What about Northern Cali?
I mean, yeah, I do something in Northern Cali. You know what I mean? But
Utah.
I don't. But just in general, anxiety.
Even here.
Anywhere, bro.
Especially here.
Motherfuckers, I'm like, yo, like, you got to stay. Unless you're the homeboy, you got to stay, like, elbow lengths away from me, bro.
Yeah.
I get paranoid.
Yeah.
Hella easy. I'm I'm ready to shank a motherfucker for real. on some real shit. Like my anxiety kicks in. My lady trips out like when we go to Walmart.
Yeah, oh my god,
Like,
niggas
bro,
in Walmart.
like when I go to Walmart, bro, like I don't sit in the aisle. Like I'll post up at the end of the aisle, like I'm bodyguarding the aisle and shit. Like I'm
I'll
waiting
hold it
for a
down the
nigga.
block.
Like, it's just,
Those are like dark alleys at night, boy.
on God, fucking just posted right there.
Hurry up with those beans.
So I'm just fucking chilling though, bro. Like, you know, someone. But I've got caught. Like I said, like I told you, I ran into some fools at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that I was even a blood. They didn't even think that I was a norteño. I was just flamed up. I didn't have my belt hanging. I didn't have my rag on my left. None. You know what I mean? These fools was just like, "What's up?" And then
Just started tripping.
quick.
I mean,
So you can't go nowhere, bro. Like my anxiety is just ready, bro. Like I'm ready at all times, but at the same time, I don't like feeling like that. So I just try not to go out as much anymore. Even at shows, I'm just like, yo, if it's not me fighting, like, you know, even when I go to Nutty Knox's shows and shit, just to support him. You know what I mean?
No, I feel
Like
you.
someone's gonna be beef at this nigga's concert,
it's the whole element.
and then there's the whole night.
Yeah,
Someone's
going
locked
to a
up.
show and the shit gets shut
And
down.
then, you know
all
what's
that.
crazy? You know what's fucked up? Is that, like, I felt hella guilty for a long time, bro, when we went out to the bar in Thornton and the homeboy, this nigga don't even bang. David King got shot. Just kicking it with us. You know what I'm saying? I left 10 minutes before that shit happened, bro. Literally, I was just tired. Like, we was out late and I was ready to go. And we
that's
bounced,
just, like,
and then
a
I get a phone call, like maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. David got shot.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. I remember the show when it happened. I don't know who he is, and it's just the element of the type of music y'all make, who we are as individuals, and it's like, fuck,
It's cool for a minute, you know, like, you know.
I mean, it's unfortunate
like,
that shit happens. It's like,
well,
fuck, you want to just.
It's
vibe
fucked
with
up
your
to say
people.
that gangbanging's cool, you know what I mean? But that's what it was, like you said, when we was growing up. Like, it was the thing to do. So, fucking, that's what we was doing. But it's not cool anymore when you're missing out on
life.
Because it's not just you that you're affected when you go to prison, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're hurting your mom, your kids, your sister, your brother, your aunt,
Everybody.
uncle.
Kids, yeah, everybody.
Like, nigga, you selfish as fuck, starting to think about. And, I mean, I guess that's what starting to separate, like, boys to men, you know what I mean? Like, because you do see the bigger picture at some point, and if you don't see the bigger picture, then you're not growing.
Well, if you don't see the bigger picture, you're also gonna get fucking shot in the face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though.
There
You're
ain't
not
no
growing.
fucking end route to this.
Yeah.
And I don't claim to be a hard ass motherfucker, bro. There's killers out here, dog. Like, I'm not him. I'm not that, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, go ahead and pull my card. I'm gonna swallow my blood before I swallow my pride, but I'm also, like, not actively trying to be in some bullshit, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I'm trying
I'm
to
not
get shot
actively
by-
trying to be in some bullshit, but I'm quick to shoot a motherfucker now. I wouldn't hesitate.
you
No,
seen me earlier.
like, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's time now.
No, well, we're men. We have shit to lose now. That's what separates.
I'm like, man, I'm just gonna shoot this fool. Fucking,
It separates
fucking
the
around.
mentality, though. Like, bro, I got so much shit to lose.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to think about that, but it's hard because like I'm
Yeah.
still hot headed myself.
yeah. And then you gotta fucking.
Like just the other day, yeah, like 2 days ago, I went to the homie Also's dispensary, and this fool, I seen this nigga, and I ain't seen him for years, bro. I fucking walked out and I seen him and I was like, hey, fool, let's go outside. Because it was beef. Like, we knew
Yeah.
every time we see each other, there's beef on site. This fool ran in the back with Also and shit. Went to the fucking back, didn't come outside. I waited outside for like 10 minutes waiting for that fool. He wouldn't come out.
Yeah, and imagine if you would have lost it all.
Also was all like, bro, that fool was inside, scared as fuck, bro, shaking and shit. And I was like, bro, I'm ready to fuck this fool up. Like, send him outside. Just send him outside. Let me fuck him up. And everyone's like, you.
Now imagine if you lost everything because you were fucking being hot headed.
I was ready though.
You were okay with that?
That time, yeah.
Yeah, at that
That
time. until you're
no,
sitting behind
no.
bars.
That time, like, as in, like,
Okay.
the
At that moment.
situation. Nah, not even just at that moment. Just the situation and
Okay.
the history that we have
Okay.
with him.
You'd have been welcome in
I
those
would
bars.
have. I'd have been like, yeah, I deserve to sit behind prison. I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it. I like.
Not
hey,
your kids. You just
I,
fucking
I
flip-flop.
call my kids like, hey, yo, this nigga called me a bitch, son, and I had to slide him.
He used to be like, dang, I wish you were here to play video games with me.
And I'll be like, hey, I'll be out in 10 years. We're going to play video games when I
He used
get
to
out.
be like, I'm going to be getting pussy by then. I don't care about
I'll be
video
like,
games.
well, since I won't be with your mom, we'll be looking for bitches together.
Or, to keep it all the way solid, he's going to be right next to you in the prison.
Yeah.
Just because you needed pops there, motherfucker.
Hey, but nah. Like you said, like there's a lot to risk, but that situation would have been worth it.
I'm not going to argue that then.
Oh, yeah. That
I'm not
fool
going to argue it.
that needed it.
Yeah, I'm not any better. I'm just trying to go off what you were saying in the beginning. I'm not any better, bro. I've been that.
Fuck them. So I always say, fuck them.
Yeah. I feel calm now. It took me fucking forever to be calm. You know what I mean?
You found peace.
Like, I feel good. I haven't felt like this calm in a fucking long while, bro.
Right.
It's like, damn, I had to fucking go through storms. I held my mom while she took her last breath type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Those are trials like a motherfucker.
I had to go through that shit to be the man who I am now. Like, and it's fucked up because now I feel like I don't have emotions, but I'm calm.
Nah. I think between having my sons and losing my mom, it made me more emotional.
I can't tap into my shit.
I used to be
You know
like
what I mean?
I used to be like that until I lost my mom. You know, because like when my mom was going and she had passed, like she was like, "Yo, I'm really worried about you," because she knew I was partying every day. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I didn't hide it from her. So she was like, I don't want to die because, like, she knew she was going to, but she's like, I don't want to because I'm worried about you. And then when she left, I was like a little cold and bitter, but then I had my sons. And then I was still cold and bitter, but then I was like, I don't want my sons to grow up cold and bitter like I am, so I gotta change. And then I decided to, like, not really change too. Like, I mean, I changed, but like I'm not a perfect dad, you know what I'm saying? I'm still mean and I can work on things, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna raise my kids in a life of fucking hate.
You're doing your best.
Yeah.
You're
I'm not
present.
raising them in no fucking fucked up shit no more. Like,
Yeah, you're present.
yeah, that's what matters. And that's when I was like, even if I wanted, like the other day when I would have went to prison, right? If I would have went to prison for fucking that fool up, I would have been cool with it because I was there for the first 5 years of my kid's life, the most important years of his life. And then,
I don't want to hear
and
none
then,
of that,
and then,
boys.
and then when it go from like 5 to 10, like if I'm in there for like 5 years, 10 years, 15, I'll still be out in the second half, most important part of your life, high school, graduation. You know what I mean? Like I'll be out for the most important part. The most important parts in your kids' life, honestly, is seeing them grow from a baby to 1 to 5. You know what I mean?
Shut up. Don't justify any of this,
And
my
then,
boy. I'm going to fucking call you out on
and,
it.
and then,
I'm going to call you out
I'm
on it
like,
because I
fuck it.
can. Because I know you.
I would
know
do
you
it.
like
I
the
would
best
do
of
it,
me.
bro. I would do it. Like fuck it.
That's stupid.
It's cool because I'll be like, I'll be out in 5, 10 years. You may be upset with, but
Fuck that.
you'll see.
Stupid.
You'll see. I'll be out before you graduate. Hopefully, that way I don't get in trouble in
Not as a
there.
northerner, Bubba.
And there you get fucked with. So
Dude, you ain't going in and having a nice 10 years. You gonna catch. No, I know homies who went in with.
couple
10
years,
and caught
2,
like
3 years, and
No,
caught
yeah.
like 5 years.
Well, I have a homie who went in with like 10. I think like 6, maybe 10 to 16 years, something like that. But he caught like 16 years in there. No, fool. Make your decisions now. So you don't have to make
That
it.
fool needed to be slid. If he would have walked out, he would have been.
You should have told him as a straight up, like, hey, bro, we're going to have that business.
I was trying to. He didn't want to come
Yeah,
outside.
yeah,
That
yeah.
nigga didn't even want to see me.
Sometimes, yeah, just be like, hey.
I know we were talking about picking and choosing your battles. That's
Yeah.
a battle I should have picked because I know I could have won, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean to like pick to like fight
I know I'm
him,
gonna
but
win.
like
No.
I should have picked a better situation to fight because I know that, bro, I've already punked this fool like 3 times. You
So
know
then
what I
why are you
mean?
trying to go to prison about it now?
Because, bro, he's 15 years older than me. That's what gets me. I'm like, bro,
Like,
you're 15 years
let's-
older than me. Let's get at this
And he
shit.
hasn't learned yet?
Nah, he doesn't want to face me. Like, I haven't whooped his ass, bro. I
Yeah.
keep trying to slide him. That's
Let's
why I'm
get
like,
him on the line
kidding.
right now.
Find him. Find him, and I'm
I'm
with
just
it.
kidding, bro. We're not. I don't
I'm
even want
with
to
it.
talk about that shit. Politicking.
No, fuck him. Nah, but I get it. You got bigger things to think about sometimes. But
Yeah,
that
like
at that
the
moment,
kids.
that food was worth it. It was
I would
ready.
hate to see you go down for some dumb. You know what you're saying?
Yeah.
He's controlling you more than you are, Bubba.
But he deserved it, bro.
No, he
Nah,
don't. Well, he may have
did.
deserved it, but he also fucking altered your shit. Remember we talked about
Fuck
this?
it, yeah.
Remember, if a man controls your emotion, he's your master.
Fuck him.
Yeah, you better sit down on that one.
I'm a house nigga then. That's what I'll be, because I'm gonna hurt that.
You about to be sitting in prison for some dumb shit. Don't be that guy. You're smarter than that, Bubba. Just play the video games and just kick it with the kids and just relax. Eat some good food.
Well, the good thing though,
I'm
if
gonna miss food if
I
I'm
would have
sitting
fucked him up, ain't nobody would have came. Because it also is the manager of the store, so I would have been cool. He wouldn't have called the cops.
Yeah.
Or would have just got his ass whipped.
Just lock the door on you. So,
Just bounce.
yeah, pick and choose your battles. That's how we could end that one. Just be careful. It's crazy out here for all of us, bro. And you never know. You could have been like, yeah, I hella won. But that fool was probably up in there carrying whatever.
Right.
And was like, he actually saved your life by going in there. You never know, bro.
Something.
You never know. He's 15 years older than you. He would have probably
He's
aired you out.
Nah, bro.
Hold
I
on.
pulled up on this nigga.
I
What's
don't give
up?
a fuck what you've done in the past. You never underestimate anybody.
Yeah.
So you never know, bro. Your life could have been saved at that moment. That was just a blessing in disguise, and your freedom. You never know. I'm trying to think of it from all different angles right now because I know
Fuck 'em.
I know my brother could be a hog, but also you could have got smoked,
Yeah.
and you could have been away
I
from
don't know
your-
who walking to a dispensary strapped up though.
me.
I'm like, nah.
I do.
Because they got mad
I
security
went in
there,
one
bro.
today with my strap.
They got mad security at the ones up there where I'm at.
Yeah, in Thornton for sure. I went in one today.
Nah, like
after
up in
my
Boulder
photo
and
shoot.
shit like that, you know.
Oh, in my photo shoot today, there was one right next door, and I was like, I'm gonna go get some bud, and I just wasn't feeling that shit. I'm like, I'm particular about my weed.
Hey,
I'm like, I love the sativas now. I'm a sativa dude.
I'm an indica guy. I'm
like
kicking now. It's starting to kick in now too. I'm all getting lazy over here. I'm like
all far from the
yeah.
microphone on the camera. You can't even see you on the camera.
Kicking it.
Yeah. Oh shit. That fool's all laughing at us. Denver's brokest rapper, but yeah, that's some. I don't know. That's some real shit. And fuck, I would feel like a dummy sitting behind them walls for fucking 10 years. Just because someone manipulated my shit. You already got him. You already got your licks 2 times in.
Fuck
The
them.
third could have been your life, Bubba.
Fuck them though.
He's like, fuck him.
Some beefs just ain't meant to be settled. I said that already. Like, just
Yeah.
I'll take that beef to the grave.
I feels it. I'm not going to argue it.
They'll be like, yeah,
Your feelings are valid here.
that's what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, drink that fucking kombucha so your ass don't be getting sick no more. I'm gonna buy you some. I'm gonna buy you fucking year's worth of kombucha.
Kombuchis.
You all tired or are you caged out? You
I'm
done
getting
skis with the podcast?
I'm hungry is what the fuck I am.
Yeah, I think we're done with the podcast, y'all. That was a pretty good podcast. I appreciate everybody who tuned in.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. I'll have something out for y'all soon, and then I'll be back in the podcast too as soon as Rage lets me. He got his shit going though, so.
I think that should stop streaming. Maybe. No, it's still going good, but appreciate everybody who's up in here, everybody who dropped a comment and shared a like or shared whatever. I mean, we got like 90 comments in this motherfucker.
Just tight.
And yeah, I don't know how many likes, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in and shit. That's meaningful. You know what I mean? We got a couple homeboys up in here just trying to share our story, share our experience, and give you our insight in life and shit. You know, like we do our best to be who we are, and appreciate y'all.
Peace out.
Yeah, peace out. Keep it sleazy. Say.